Well, I got one light on. Abraham! I definitely gotta borrow Abraham for a second. Abraham! I don't know why some days I feel like my screen be so dark sometimes. Y'all, hold on. Jacob, tell Abraham come here for 1 second. Because I be feeling like my screen be just too dark. I don't know why. I feel like I need more light. Camera showing I don't need more light. Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Heather. How are you? How are you doing? I decided to log on. I'm like early today. Girl, I'm early. Abraham, we're gonna do the hi Patricia, how are you? I know. You can hear me? Okay, good. That's perfect. That is perfect. All right, let me get this poll started, you guys. All right, 1 second, everybody. All right, Abraham. You know what we asked? Did you hit that like button? Yes, of course. No, I subbed instead. Those are, yes, of course. All right, Abraham is doing the typing. Y'all, my son's typing this for me. No, I subbed instead. And then hit start poll on the bottom. Okay, thank you. All right, because I can't work with these. This is not gonna work. Comments to be like, and y'all be like, dang girl, it's 30 minutes later, you still trying to type with the poll. So I gotta scream for get my teenager to come down here and type for me. So welcome to, it's not midnight yet. Welcome to chat. How are you guys doing? What you have for dinner and what time is it where you're chatting from? Drop it in chat. I'm gonna tell you what I had for dinner. I made pork chops and gravy today, and then the kids had rice. I didn't do rice because I'm on that low carb diet. It is 11, I'm blind, 14 p.m. over here in Arizona, and I'm having a fantastic Saturday because I went to the doctor's, got me some medicine today, y'all. So I am happy. Hello, Ethan. How are you? Welcome to chat. Good to have you in. Where are you chatting from, Ethan? Welcome. Heather, how was your day today, and what did you have for dinner? Patricia, how's your channel coming along, girl? What did you have for dinner? We may have another slow night, but welcome to chat. You're good. I'm glad to hear you're good. Thank you for coming in. I hope you came in and slapped that like button. How many likes we got in here so far? 1. There's 5 of y'all in here. And y'all didn't slap that like button. Y'all gotta slap that like button for me. Help a sister out. Help a sister out. Slap the like button. So, my son turned 20 today. So, shout out, happy birthday to my son Joshua. He's a big 2-0. He's no longer a teenager, you guys. I feel like all my kids are growing up so fast. Doretto, how are you? Doretto's in chat. How are you, love? I missed you these past couple of days. Where you been? I did not see you. I didn't even see you on Henry's live the other day. Where you been, Doretto? Tell your son happy birthday. I will. Can you believe he's 20 years old? He is 20. And yesterday I was like, I told him last night, I was like, oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. He's like, tomorrow? He's like, my birthday's today. I'm like, oh. And I had to do like the Walmart delivery. I had to go get his birthday cake and all that stuff today. So I got that done. I was like, okay, birthday. And then I made him pork chops and gravy. And I did post a video of that so y'all can see what it looks like. And then I did rice for him. And then he got like $50 cash for his birthday. And he had a good birthday. So I'm excited. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Doretta, what did you have for dinner today? Did you change your mind about going live? The time? Yeah, I figured I'll come on here earlier. I was like, let me jump on here earlier in line. And then I had some good news. Y'all, I got some good news, y'all. I had to tell y'all. Thank you so much. Listen to this. So, y'all remember my issues with my car? There's a guy that I'm going to drop it off to on Tuesday that's going to do the work I need to get done on it. So, and this guy, he quoted me for my timing chain $750 versus the other guy that wanted like 3,000. I'm like, 3,000, dude, you must be insane. I'll do that truck myself. So I'm dropping it. So I praying this guy knows what he's doing. So I have to go over to the other side of town to drop it off. And I told him, I was like, dude, just keep my truck, fix everything that's wrong with it, tell me how much it is. And I said, it's gonna probably take me a couple weeks to pay you in full, but I said, if I can just have my truck sit there while you work on it. So answer for prayers. I don't have to worry about this truck no more. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Henry is letting the troll roll. He has to. He has to. He's got to do it. He's got to let him roll. He's definitely got to let them roll in there. He's want that conversation. Jamie, my truck is going to be dropped off on Tuesday, girls. I got somebody who's going to take my truck and work on it. Finally, I don't have to go underneath my truck and be like trying to fix this. Somebody else is going to do it, and I am excited. So other than that, and then I had to go to the doctors today. And y'all, okay, who in here hates going to the doctors? Who absolutely hates going to the doctors? Doretta said, hi, Jamie. He's 870. Sweet. Okay, I went into the stream and he didn't see me. It's super chaotic. He's got a busy life, which is so freaking cool. Congratulations to him. All right, you guys, who does not like going to the doctor? I'm gonna tell y'all a story, y'all. If you cannot stand going to the doctor's office, because when you go to the doctors, you gotta sit there and you gotta wait, right? And then you get in there, you fill out a little paper, and then they take your blood pressure, they take your temperature, and then they make you wait another freaking 30 minutes. So, I need to go to the doctors. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, for like a whole month. And I was just like, you know how you self-treat? And I was like self-treating the problem, and then it would just kind of go away, and then it kind of flared up again. And finally today, I was like, forget it. So I did the whole online doctor. So it's called like Good, I think it's Good RX. I am not sponsoring nobody. Just let y'all know. I'm not telling you how to heal yourself. Go to the doctors if you need help. But they're so cool because you can go online, put your symptoms in, and they will send you a prescription. So you can avoid the whole wait, the whole line, everything. They'll send you a prescription. You just go pick up your prescription and you're good to go. I finally did that. I got sick and tired. I was like, I'm not going to go in. I don't want to go in. I don't want to go to the doctor's office. I'm just going to do it online. It cost me $20. Let's see here. They make me wait in the waiting room for 30 minutes. Yes. Then leave me in the room. Yes. And then you sit in the room. Doretta, you just sit in the room, like you said, for another freaking 20 minutes, which is ridiculous. Because let you be late to your doctor's appointment. They tell me, I'm sorry, you're 15 minutes late. We need to reschedule. You know good what I was going to sit here for another 30 minutes anyway, so why you need to reschedule for my 50 minutes late? The doctor ain't even ready. I know he ain't ready. Yes, Doretta, my new doctor doesn't do that. I had to find the right one. I miss my doctor. My doctor is in Kentucky. He was such a good doctor. Shout out to Nathan Whitmore in Kentucky, in Mount Washington, Kentucky. Nathan Whitmore, Dr. Nathan. I know he ain't gonna be watching my YouTube, but shout out to him. He is an excellent doctor. I think he moved to Middletown after I left. But he was so good. He would see all the kids at the same time, which was amazing. Free promo, heck yeah. It's a lot, Sheeta. I've been through 4 doctors and I finally found the right one for a year. It takes a while. Even the dentist's office. My kids had the same dentist for, God, I want to say like 15 years. He had 4 kids, so he understood large family mama. So he would set all of my kids, because I had 7 still at home, all 7 of them would be able to go to the dentist's office and be seen at the same time, back to back to back. All right, Joel is still awake because I went out a little earlier. So he gonna come in here and say hi, and then he going upstairs and go watch you. Say hi to everybody. You gonna say? Are you gonna tell them how you got stuck earlier? No? And you took your frustration out on my chair? He's not. All right, hold on, you guys. Bye, Joel. Joel's gone. All right, let's see here. Hi, how are you, Faith? Welcome to chat. Nice to meet you too, sweetheart. Welcome to chat. So I put it off, y'all, and I was putting it off for a good, I want to say a month, because I was dealing with it, and I would just go over the counter. They got like the Azo, you know what I'm talking about? Women know this, the Azo treatment for prostate UTI, and I was like, I don't want to go. I'll drink some cranberry juice, vitamin C, everything, trying to avoid the doctor's office. And finally today, I had enough. I was like, you know what? I can't take this no more. I gotta go. I gotta go online and spend some money and get some. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Jacob, come and do a hot chocolate milk real quick. Go upstairs, Joe. Hold on, you guys. 1 second. All right, sorry guys. That's Mr. Joe. Joe's got to be upstairs and watching cartoons. So, I'm doing better. All right, Doretta, what did you have for dinner? Jamie, what did you have for dinner? What time is it for everybody over there? And I finally get to go to California. Doretta, my car is going in the shop. Tuesday, I'm dropping that bad boy off. And hopefully we get to see your nice, beautiful eyes, lady. Thank you, sweetheart. How's your day? Okay, you said there's just some things that you have to go into the doctors for. My brother, wow, was infected. Well, his toe was infected, and he didn't want to go to the doctor. What happened to his toe? What happened to his toe? Jacob, come here 1 second. What happened to his toe, Doretto? Because that happened to my grandpa. Over here, can you find the brightness key and push up the brightness key a little bit? Because on the screen, the brightness is all the way up. All right, thank you. Let's see here. California, 11:22. Sweetheart, you're like Doretto. Doretto's in California also. 11:22 there. Okay, he cut the toe down. No, too far back and it grew backward. Was he able to save his toe, Doretto? Because my grandpa, I am not trying to scare you. So my grandpa, this is years ago. I mean, my grandpa's been gone for 20 something years. So this is years ago. So my grandpa had an infection in his toe, right? And I don't know, sometimes men, they be like, nah, you ain't taking my toe. They told him it was so bad that they needed to remove the toe, okay? And he did not want to remove it. Sad story, it spread, and y'all know the rest. So if the doctor needs to do something, sometimes you got to listen to what the doctor says. Yeah, they did that, but he has it on both toes, and he's only got one treated. I'm praying that he does go get it treated, Dorito. I'm praying that he listens. Tell him the story about my grandpa. It happened to my grandpa. My grandpa did not want to go. He did not want them to mess with his toe. He wanted to keep a toe that was no good, and it caused him to not be here. So grandpa was gone because of that toe. If he would have got the toe removed like the doctor were telling him to, he probably would have lived another 10 years or so, you know. But I guess he didn't want to give it that toe. He was like, nah, man, I'm gonna keep this toe. I don't care what it looked like. I'm gonna still keep it. If it was me, I'm just saying, you gonna take the toe off. I can wear tennis shoes for the rest of my life. I don't gotta wear flip-flops no more. I'll be all right. I just want to be here with everybody else on this planet, so I can go around and travel some more. My lips are so dry. I need to get a humidifier in here again. I know it's pretty common. Wow. Oh, diabetes. Okay, for them to cut stuff off. Diabetes is really, it's hard. They gotta watch their sugar. Because my husband is a diabetic as well. He's a diabetic. So he's got to watch his sugar intake. He's called me a couple times. And because he's a truck driver. And he'd be like, one time he's like, I feel really funny. He's like, girl, I feel really funny. He's like, I feel really, really dizzy, right? And he was like, I didn't eat anything that had a lot of sugar in it. I ate like eggs for breakfast and had some broccoli, eating really healthy. And I was like, and he's like, and I took my insulin medication, right? And I'm like, go into the store, find a gas station, and go drink you some Coke. I was like, dude, your sugar didn't drop so low. I was like, yeah, you're diabetic, your sugar is too high, But I said, but if you are eating foods that are like eggs and broccoli and you're not getting a lot of carbs in there, then you're not getting a lot of sugar in your body. And so when you take that insulin, it's going to drop your sugar even lower. And so that's what happened. So when he got the Coke in his body and started drinking it, and he sat down for a little bit, he started feeling better again. I was like, keep the Coke soda in your car. Make sure you got that Coca-Cola soda in your car. And I said, also have candy or orange juice, something. I was like, just because you're a diabetic does not mean that your sugar can't tank, you know? I was like, dude, I was like, boy, you better go on there, just down it. Just keep drinking. I got family and friends who have to, oh my gosh, cut out a couple of toes, then the whole foot. That's sad. And the knee. I am sad to hear that. I am. Thank you so much, Doretto. I like the jewels. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why, Doretto, we got to get you a channel. Because I'll be like, Doretto! I'm so glad to see you in here and get in chat too. Volunteer. Okay, what did you say? Volunteer. What? A gold bug. What's a volunteer gold bug? I do not know what that is. But Doretto, I will be rolling. Doretto, you say a prayer for me and Jamie, if she's still in here, that they and Heather, that they can fix my vehicle. Like, I am so excited, but then in my back of my mind, I'm like, but can he do it? Like, my car has been my truck, I'm gonna say car, has been a challenge. And I'm like, God, let somebody find it. And I told him, I was like, dude, like, the new problem, like, there's oil, like, leaking. And he was like, sounds like it's your valve cover. He's like, it sounds like it's the valve cover that's causing it to leak. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I'm bringing it. And I told him Tuesday. Well, yeah, I got to go Tuesday. I could have went Monday, but yeah, I need to go on Tuesday. Tuesday's better because I got to drop it and then take a lift home. Park. Sweetheart said park. Keep on praying. Yes, girl. No, we're not doing that. What Sky just said, that's why your comment is blocked. All right. Goals. Let's get some conversation started. Because Doretto, you missed it. Yesterday we were talking about movies. And my question was, what movie did you see? What movie did you like for the year? And what movie you did not like for the year? So, Marie, you said, I guess it is a shot in the dark. There's certain part on my truck that I would go to the mechanic for. Wow. It is, because sometimes I don't know, Doretto, if they don't want to take the time to pull it apart because it's so much work. You know, that's probably why I didn't find the problem. Because I know getting to the valve cover, pulling the cover off the time chain, that's a lot of work. So I get that. Don't wait any longer. So we're talking about movies yesterday, Doretto. Heather was in here as well. So the question is for today. All right. I try to come on here and pick y'all brain. The question for today is, this year are we halfway over? We're more than halfway over. Did you meet any of your goals this year? Or did you not meet your goals this year and you're disappointed about it? If you met a goal this year, drop it in chat. I'm going to say, did I meet any of my goals this year? I did. And my goals might sound silly. Like, I wanted to finish getting this townhouse that I live in, like everything that I needed for the kids to feel more at peace and more at rest, that they have everything that they need. So that was my goal that I had on my list that I could check off. And I did meet those goals for this year. So I'm like, I'm happy about that. Movie Superman. Yes, you remember? Do you remember that, sweetheart? I was talking about Superman, how I liked it and I didn't like Thunderbolts because it sucked. Okay, I've got a guy that does my maintenance, but if something's serious, wow, then you have to bite the bullet. Oh man, Doretto, that sucks. I met like 20 of them. All right, which ones did you meet, Doretto? Drop it. I want to hear. I don't think that I have a goal. You don't have any goals? Girl, write some goals down. I promise you, I never did this before. I never wrote down goals, like, ever. And then I heard what's called Steve Harvey talk about writing goals down and like marking off things that he accomplished. I also heard a pastor talk about writing down goals. And now, like, I will write down my goals for the beginning of the year and the things that I want to do. And then I will go back and be able to check off some of those. Not all, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's so cool to see because you're like, dang, I did do more than just sit on the couch all day, eat popcorn, watch movies. I did get some of this stuff done. You know, it's like a little motivation through the year to keep you going. Because you know, like, okay, like the beginning of the year, everybody's like, yeah, it's New Year. I'm going to lose this weight. Okay, I'm gonna get my bank account right. I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gonna learn a foreign language. I'm gonna do this. And then halfway through the year, you like, eat your donut and you forgot about your goals. So if you write it down, that's a good reminder. Wish drive a car goal. You got to drive in a car. What kind of car? What kind of car? That is a go. I should have probably done that. I forgot most of them. Doretto, I hope I'll be able to write it down this year. Like this upcoming year, like you can write it down so you can see it. Like my gold paper that's on my refrigerator, it look eat up, dusty. It look like it got everything under the sun on it. But it's so freaking cool to see, like, dang, okay, I can go in there and check this off. And like Sweetheart said, my son's goal was to drive in a Lamborghini. I think it's a man thing. Okay, it's a man thing. So his birthday, not this son that's here in the house, of my oldest son, the one that's in Kentucky, he got to drive in a Lamborghini. So he got to check off his goal of getting to drive one. This year still isn't over. I know this, so you get to write it down. You get to write it down. We are in. We got like 2 more weeks and we're September. September's coming. September, October, November. We got 4 more months to get our stuff together. Y'all got 4 months. You can write a little goal for 4 months. You could, like, by the end of the year. I'm gonna stop eating all them damn Twinkies. Doretto, I'm gonna start eating all them Doritos. Doritos and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches was my thing. So look, write a goal down. You can do a lot in 4 months. You can tremendously. So, you know, I'll tell you another goal I had. Not only was another goal is to get that car up and running, which I've been working on forever. Finally get to drop it off at the shop, then get my personal stuff together too. Like a simple thing that you guys are like, girl, how come it take you that long? Like, go get my eyes checked. I can't see at night, y'all. Driving around here blind as heck. But I was like, I need to go get it done. But it was always something that I had to do, or the car breaking down, or you got to take care of the kids' stuff. And I finally was able to sit down, make an appointment, and get my eyes done. And I can order my glasses now. So I can drive to California where Doretto is and be like, hey, Doretto. Goals will help you. My favorite is my favorite new best friend. All right, okay, see you, sweetheart. You could start a family. You can. You're right, Doretto. You can. Okay. You about to start a family? Doretto, I'm all up in your business now. Doretto, what you about to do? Hi, BM. How are you? How are you doing, Miss UK? Is it morning over there? If it is, how's your morning going, girl? Or wait a minute, because we about to be morning. Girl, I don't even know. Doretto said no. I'm like, spill the tea. What you about to do? Talking about you could start a family in 4 months. Doretto said no. It's one thing after another. Heather, and here's the thing. Life. This is what I was telling my son. And Doretto, I dropped a video of my son. I don't know if you got to see it or BM. It's on my video content of my son getting back into YouTube. And you get to see a little bit of the behind the scene of him filming and producing a movie. So of course my son he gotta be extra, and I'm proud of him. He was directing a movie. He even had actors and stuff for the movie the skit that they wrote, and producing it. So he sent me over a little preview of the movie to come for when he starts his new YouTube channel. So he's getting back into YouTube after being gone from it for about 10 years. So he's getting back into it. So I uploaded it. It's only like 9 seconds, but you can see what he does, which is so cool. Okay, the morning. Okay, here, morning, dipping in and out of lives. Oh, I'm glad. Well, thank you for coming in the live. You got to see, Heather did get to see it. Hi, Venomous. Like, how are you doing? Welcome to chat. How are you doing today? When's Henry's, and his boat? Getting his boat? I don't know. When Henry gets his boat, he and I are going to start a romantic life together. I'm going to be like, and I'm going to be seeing you in the videos. The red up like, Is that Doretto and Henry? I was like, okay. He took that 4 months to get some stuff goals done. Seriously. He was like, get in a boat with Henry. Check. He gonna show me the list. He's like, check it out, girl. I got Henry got that boat. I'm here. I love it. Your nails are nice. Thank you. Do you see those? That's what I'm working with today. When I went to go pick up my prescription, my nails was looking raggedy, y'all. Y'all would have been like, girl, I did not care. I had no makeup on, no nothing. I just went. I was like, sir, I'm just here to pick up my medication. Is it ready? Can I have my stuff? JB is laughing at Doretto. Goals, but I'm telling you, write the goals down. Knock it off. Like Heather said, it's always something. Heather, push through it. Life, this is what I was telling my son. Because my son was like, you know, there's some little bit of oppositions. It's a little bit hard to do the movie and filming. And I think he said like 2 actors didn't show up to film. And I told him, I was like, nothing in life is easy. And I said, when you train, you guys know my son is a police officer. I told him, I said, when you train to become a police officer, was that easy? He was like, no. He said it wasn't easy. I said, so nothing in life is easy. If you want something, it's gonna be oppositions. If you wanna get somewhere, it's gonna be struggle. Nothing in this life is easy, but you gotta have it in your mindset that you want it and you're not willing to give it up. I don't care how long it takes. If that is something that's your heart's desire and you know that it's something that God has laid on your heart that you are supposed to do, then you got to push for it. Like I told him, I did this YouTube stuff and I remember sitting at 80 subscribers for a month. I was like, dang. And a guy that I started with, shout out to Speedy Black, because Speedy Black be commenting on my stuff too. He's a YouTuber as well. I remember him starting, we were kind of like around the same time. And I remember, dang, within a month, y'all, he was already at 1,000 subscribers. I was like, dang, and I was sitting there with 80. But you know what? We both had a goal. And you push for it. No matter what. Doretto can't start your family with Henry. Doretto, you can start your family with Henry. I'm going to be one of the kids. Going to adopt me. I'm blessed. I cannot complain. Just doing some graphic works while I'm still up and having some energy. I like that. Venomous, good job. Venomous, what time is it over there for you? And what you have for dinner today? Anyways, I got to go take a Hawaiian punch bath. So, oh man, if you're still on live, I'll be back. All right, Doretto, I'm trying to pull a long nighter tonight. So if you come back, I will be here. All right, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Y'all, them goals, I'm telling you. So if you guys did not get to check out that video I just dropped, it's only 9 seconds, but it shows a little preview of what my son's creating on his new YouTube channel that he's going to start. And once he gets the channel created, then I can shoot that over for those that want to follow him, that can follow his stuff. So he's going to be like 100 times better than my creation because he's got the cameras, the lights, the actors, and I'm over here with my phone talking about hit record and voice over for y'all so y'all can see how my day is going. All right, night crew, what's up? What have y'all been up to? Drop it in chat. Yep, I've been stuck in let's see, the 34 bracket says for a good minute, but I'm still optimistic to hit the 5K before the end of the year. You can. Not Venomous, are you going live? Are you going live on your channel? I always tell people, like, you got to go live. Hi, Portuguese. How are you? I woke you up again. Well, I'm glad. I am glad I woke you up again because then you got to come in my live and say hello. So, hello. Welcome to live chat. Well, your girl got an energy drink, and we about to tear it up in chat tonight. But, okay, what do you say? But if I hit 4K subs before the end of the year, I'll be happy with that. Okay. I like that. Hold on, y'all. Because let me see. Why am I'm struggling to read these screens today. I feel like my screen is not bright enough. Do I have my charger plugged in? Jacob, is that charger plugged in or is it on energy save mode? Give me 1 second now. I'm gonna redo the screen, so I'm gonna zoom in. All right. All right, can you guys hear me still? Everything's okay. Let's see. Okay, but if I still hit my 4K subs before the end of the year, I'll be happy with that. How's the weekend? How's the weather over there? The weather is hot, girl. The weather is super hot. Okay, Venma said it's 11:40 over here. All right, and Callie. Hi, Ryan. How are you? How's it going? How's your day going? What you have for dinner? Drop it in chat. I zoomed in. I didn't like that zoom in screen. It's too damn big. I do, but it's rare and barely get into the space to go live. Yeah, that's your problem. Either, here's the thing, Venomous. This is the way your channel's going to grow. Either you're knocking out some long content, and I'm talking about long content, either 2 or 3 a week long videos, or you're knocking out a shorts every other day, okay? That's gonna grow your content, especially if you got a good thumbnail. Like I suck at long videos. I'm not even gonna lie, and my thumbnails have times suck. So shorts are what I prefer to do because I can do shorts. It's like a walk in the park for me to get to do a video, put it together, voice over it, and tell a story. I'm telling you guys a story on what my day was like and giving you guys a little insight of my life. But you got to either crack down and say, you're going to drop a long content every week, either 2 long videos every week, 1 if you can't do it, or you need to be dropping a lot more shorts. Because if you're not compensating, not doing lives, then it's going to take a lot slower. Lives, let me give you an example. I went live yesterday. That video, I didn't hide that video. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna find it. Because Joe was just being a mess. That, I only had 184 views. 184 people. You got people having 6,000, 10,000 views. I only had 184 views for that one live. I gained 40 plus subscribers from 184 views on that one live. Low views, high people, a high retention where people are hitting subscribe. Okay, because you're putting yourself out there. I went and I did another one, which is still up. That one had 460 views. Again, low views. That one gained 60 plus subscribers. You see what I'm getting? So even if you're doing a live and you got 100 views and 40 people just subscribe, you just gained 40 people. And say you did that again the next day, you just got 80. And then you did it the next day, you just got another 40. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessary the views, because the views help when you get monetized, because you're going to get paid every 1,000 views. YouTube's paying you a percentage. They're saying, I'm going to pay you this amount for every 1,000 views on your live. But if you are engaging with the people on live and they like what they are hearing, even though the views may not be a ton, you're slowly gaining more subscribers by going live. You see? I only did 184 views, but I gained 40 new subscribers with that live. The next one was only a 400 something, but I gained 60 plus subscribers with that live. Pick it. If you can go live, that's the fastest way you're going to gain subscribers, is going live. But if you can't, slow is not bad. Just ride out the slow ride. Long content sometimes takes a lot longer to gain the subscribers, unless it's a video that really hits the algorithm and it just takes off, and then you'll gain a lot of subscribers that way. Shorts are good. Shorts will definitely get you subscribers as well, but you want to be consistently putting it out. So set yourself a goal, like, okay, I can't say, I don't want to say you don't want to do lives. Like, I really don't want to do lives, but I still want to grow my channel. So be like, well, every week I'm going to put out 1 long video, and then I'm going to at least put out 2 to 3 shorts a week, and keep that consistency, and the algorithm's going to push you out more. If you're struggling to find like topics that you want to talk about on your channel, put it into ChatGPT. Go to ChatGPT, give it the URL to your channel and tell it to analyze your channel for you, and then tell it to give you topics that will relate to your channel that you can talk about. And ChatGPT will also build you a calendar with each, let's say 2 times a week, each subject that you can make a video about and talk about. So you got an option to do that. That's going to grow your channel. You should have a 100K in your plaque before next year. Thank you, Portuguese. That's my goal. That's my goal. I ain't even gonna lie. That is my goal. And you guys might think it's funny. My goal is to hit 100K subscriber. I just made that goal for me. It's like, I'm like, I never would have dreamed that I would be able to do a YouTube channel like this. I was really not the type of person that wanted to get in front of the camera. And my daughter-in-law was like, girl, you just might as well pick that camera up and just film. So 100K subscriber is my goal because I think it'll be a cool thing to do. You know, I think it's a cool thing to do, you know. Make sure to be picking up the Bible more often. Make sure to be picking up the Bible more often. Who needs to pick up the Bible more often, Heather? You? Is that one of your goals? Girl, is that your goal for this year, to pick up the Bible more? If that is, try the Bible app. I remember you. Hi, Big Bear. Let's say, Jim, you should have, okay, I can't read the comment. So goals, Portuguese, we were talking about goals and setting goals. So Heather said to read the Bible. Girl, you got that Bible app. Bible app will ping you and say, you missed reading your Bible. And I'll tell you, okay, you know how we said, what goals, we're talking about goals. What goals did you have this year that you already accomplished? And then I went, and Doretta reminded me the year wasn't over, but I was like, what goals did you already fail at? I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you, the goal that I failed at, and I know I have 4 months left, but I don't see myself be able to get it done, was learning Spanish. Like, I will start and I'll be like, I'm gonna learn the Spanish, I'm gonna learn the Spanish, you know, because my mom and dad are from Panama. I should be speaking this language. This is our native language. And then I'll be like 2-3 weeks and I'll be like, oof, the Blingo app, you're like ding ding and looking at me all crazy, give me little flashes. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. That's my goal. I struggle with that. I struggle with sitting down and finding time to learn another language. Do you remember me? Big Bear, yes, I do. I wouldn't say it's a goal, but I need to buy property in Missouri and move. I like that. It could be a goal. Why wouldn't it be a goal? I heard that Missouri has a lot of good land. I heard that they have a lot of good land out there and the prices out there is reasonable. I like that. I think that's so freaking cool. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I could put on my goal list right now, it would be buy some land in Arizona, out in the freaking deserts where there's nobody around, and start my little homestead. That would be a goal. I love that you want to get some land in Missouri. I'm rooting for you. Write that down. Have that down on your list. Like, this is my goal, you know? Very true. And my thing is, I do reaction on mostly daily, and my thumbnails are somewhat decent, but could be better. I plan on reaction some of my old videos in short and draw more traffic. You can. And I'll tell you another thing. If you are struggling with finding thumbnails, take the picture that you want to use, put it into, get ChatGPT. If you guys don't have ChatGPT, get ChatGPT. You can get the basic, the free part, or you can get pay the monthly. It is very useful. Get ChatGPT, put the picture that you want and tell it to create a thumbnail, okay, that you can use for your YouTube channel. It will literally create a thumbnail for you for your YouTube channel. So you can look into that too. It's like a virtual assistant on your phone. Also, I have plans for shorts coming up this next month. I like that. I think Venomous, you're gonna look back. You're gonna look back. Let's say in a couple of months, you're gonna be like, dang, I didn't think my channel would grow this much, but I stuck with it. I stuck with it. I don't tell you how many times I want to give up. And I was like, man, I'm only at 80 subscribers. And then I would go into Searching for a Dream Henry lobby, complaining like, Henry, I'm like, dang, I'm still on shadow ban for like 3 months. I was like, I ain't getting no views, no nothing. And he would like, keep going. He would like, just keep going. And then I would keep going, and it would get better and better and better. And I learned the more you create things on YouTube, the more you create videos, the more you create shorts, the more you talk to people, the better you get. You start off hardly knowing a lot about YouTube, but the more you do it, the more you learn, the more you understand your audience, you know, the more you get comfortable talking to people online, the better your video, each video gets slightly better and better and better. So my thing would be keep sticking with it, you know, and anything you can learn from your last video, be like, how can I tweak this? How can I make this better? Like, I suck at thumbnails, and each time I do have to upload a new thumbnail, I'm getting a little more better at it and understanding, like, girl, you need bright colors, you know? So the more you do, the more you learn. You got a new phone. Congratulations. Okay, prices to pay is unbelievable. That's what I saw, because I was looking. Okay, tell me if you've seen this Portuguese. There is a guy that was on YouTube, and he would show all the land for sale in Missouri. And I used to watch it when I lived in Kentucky. I would sit there and watch the videos like, dang, I was like, Missouri has some really nice land out there, you know? But we end up moving down here to Arizona. But here's the thing with Arizona, like if I move out into the countryside, we desert. Like y'all got the trees and the creeks and stuff. If the cheapest land out here where I want to move to is like mostly desert. Like you'll see the mountains, but it's like dirt, rocks. There go a dang coyote walking by. You might see a donkey come randomly pull up to your land. But Missouri is gorgeous. So if you can lock in some land, heck yeah, I'm gonna be over here a little jealous of you because I want some land, you know? I want to get there. I'm putting that on my goal for next year. I really want to get some land. But then, you know, because I got that goal for the land, and then I want to, and I find this was my hardest goal, you guys. This is a goal that is so hard for me because it's like, I really got to focus on this one. I want to live 1 year in Hawaii. And everyone's like, it's so expensive. I'm like, I already know it's expensive. I've been there. But I want to live the island life again just for 1 year. You know, I lived in Okinawa, Japan as a child, but it was like military, you know what I'm saying? Like military base. So, but I'm like, I want my kids to experience living on an island for like 1 year. And then have like that, you know, and imagine I had land over here in a homestead that I could come back to and I could like rent out, you know, like Airbnb or rent out my property while I was gone and then stay there so we can kind of experience the island life and come back. There's so much in life we can do, y'all. So much, you guys. Okay, it looks like an hour to set up because I had to log into all my emails. Dang, Big Bear, it took you an hour to log into your phone? Why didn't your phone transfer? Oh, okay, it's the email part. You can, like, when the phone, when you put the, was it an iPhone, when you put the phones next to each other, you know how it transfers to the other phone? It didn't automatically transfer all the passwords and all that stuff? Okay, trust me, I wanted to, but I can't give up as I can go, as I have come so far and invested into the material. Yeah, to make sure I keep going with the content like YouTube and a full-time job. And oh yeah, YouTube is a lot of work. And you after you put in a hard work, you like you said, you don't want to give up. And it's so true. Like I would highlight an engagement part of the reaction and link the relatable video to draw some traffic. Does that work for you too, Venomous, when you're linking it? Is that helping? I have an Android. Okay, because the iPhones talk to each other. Like if you put the iPhones next to each other, it will just download all the information. Okay, like I'm investing to where I don't want to stop doing YouTube and to see to grow to 100K. So you got this. I'm telling y'all. Okay, and here's the thing. I know if y'all, I'm gonna talk about YouTube for a little bit. And those that are consider doing it. If you grow your channel and you get to 100K subscribers, please don't forget to get sponsorships, okay? You got to get some sponsorships because that's going to continue to help you do YouTube full-time because you have a company that is helping you promote the work that you're giving to your subscribers on there. And make sure you give back to your subscribers as well. Give value, like you're saying, you're giving valuable information to reaction videos. And you can also do like your merch. So if your subscribers are enjoying your content, you can make fun merch that have your, like let's say a hoodie with your channel name on it and something kind of cute logo, something that people like to do when they like to support your channel as well. So don't forget to invest in yourself in the channel. Not just, I want to tell everybody, don't ever just rely on YouTube AdSense for your income stream. Make sure you have multiple income stream when you're doing YouTube, and that means we'll start looking for sponsorship and deals that you can connect with for your channel to help your channel grow. Because a lot of these big YouTubers that do this full time, they have a lot of sponsors. You know, they have their merch. They have some of them sell their ebooks and stuff like that, just to give back some. Just as a way that they can have income coming in, because YouTube ad censor is not guaranteed to always pay good. And if they ever come back and say, well, we want to demonetize you, but you still have your channel, you can still make money off of your sponsors, if that makes sense. It does help, especially when I put really peak interest and trend. Okay, they do peak interest. Okay. Especially I peak my, I like that. I like that. And you know what another thing is? Have somebody look at your channel as well. Hi, Noor, how are you? Always have somebody look at your channel until they give you the honest opinion. Like, okay, like my son. You guys, okay, that video I told you that my son did, that's up there. So you see his work. So he looked at, I told my son, look at my video and tell me what you think. He was like, why are you over here filming a dang flower for like 10 seconds? He's like, why your camera's not moving? And then my Sedona one, he was like, why didn't you show yourself? I was like, I forgot, I was all caught up in Sedona. He was like, nah. He was like, you need to do this, this, this. He's like, you need to have that camera moving every 3 seconds. He's like, if you're doing a short, every 3 seconds needs to be a different clip. You can't be focused on a flower for freaking 10 seconds. He's like, people attention span is not that long. He's like, that's why people are gonna like click off of your video. So have somebody critique your stuff and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Any questions about the first? Okay, what? Any question about my first of school? Did you have first day of school? How was it? Henry is like, he is. How's he doing it live? I know he is slammed in live. I know he's doing so good. He's almost at 1K. I'm going to go check and tell you if he is. All right, Nora, see you in a little bit. I still haven't bought the book that you told me about, the Bible-based one. Girl, buy it whenever you can. It's a really good book. You'll love it. I can't put it down half the time when I pick it up and read it. I will sit there 2 o'clock in the morning reading it. Girl, it's really good. My birthday was the first day of school. Well, happy birthday, Big Bear, for the link that you sent. Yeah, click on the link. You're either that or you're going to have to open a free Amazon. Amazon is free to join. The only time Amazon charges you is if you want to join Amazon Prime. And Amazon Prime just gives you access to their movies, okay, to watch the movies on there. And it gives you cheaper delivery. So Amazon is totally free to sign up for. If you have somebody in your household that can go over it with you and sign you up, that is going to help you get into Amazon. I love Amazon. Amazon be at my door every day, dropping something. It's pretty good. Finally got to see my favorite. Good. I love that. 7th grade teacher. All right. Congratulations, Nor. You're welcome, Big Bear. You're so welcome. Very true. I can definitely, use some constructive criticism now. Or 5 years ago, I would have opened it. Oh, wow, to it. But I'm glad you said 5 years ago you wouldn't have been open to it. That I'm older, I'm open to it. Yeah, because here's the thing. Successful people in life are always open to criticism, positive criticism. Like, hey, you can do this better. You can do that better. You can do this better. And like I said, you said you got older and you got more mature, that you understand that, which is amazing, you know. But there are some old people that don't want nobody to tell them nothing. And they live in the same life. Like, their life are not getting better because they won't allow anybody to give them feedback and say, hey, if you do this, you know, and you take that away and you do this, I think this is going to work a lot better for you. That feedback is needed. I'll give you a story. I met a kid, right? And I helped this kid get a job as a lifeguard. Just a little brat. Just put away. He's just a little brat. So if he's watching it, just act like a little brat. And he got into a scholarship to play basketball. He was that good. He was really, really good. When I tell you this kid was good, this kid could have probably ended up playing for the NBA. He was good. And he just got really cocky about himself. And I was lifeguarding. He wanted to get in the lifeguard position. I got him a job lifeguard, and he was just being nasty. One day he's like, well, I'm not trying to be a lifeguard for the rest of my life. And I turned to my friend, and he was about to leave to go to college. I told my friend, I said, he'll be back. I said, he'll be right back over here. And I said, you know why he'll be back? I said, because of that attitude. When you're not open to have anyone talk to you, when you're not open to have anyone put any, let's say, feedback in your life and say, hey, you need to do it this way, or you need to do it that way, or, you know, or even correct you. Let's put in like what we can go venomous to even the side of correction, which I'm not saying that's for you, you know, because you're talking about your videos, you know. But I've seen how not open to anybody telling you anything will set you in a little box by yourself, and you think you're going somewhere and you're just going around circles. But if you are so humble and you let this down and you say, you know what, I know I don't have all the answers, and I know we all need each other and we need the feedback from each other. So if I let somebody give me feedback, it doesn't mean I have to take everything they say, but I can take things that they say that may be, that I know will be beneficial to me, you know, that can help me critique and fix my channel. Because if somebody's coming to you in love and say, hey, you need to fix this, fix that, it feels good. It feels good. And then so you'll know when somebody's coming hateful, like, oh, your stuff sucks. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, don't take that advice. Don't take that. But somebody that you know, when somebody truly like really wants to help you versus somebody that wants to kind of destroy you. So I learned from myself personally, being humble and listening, you know, look at my stuff. Tell me what you don't like. What can I fix? What did I do wrong? You know, and go from there. I'm bored. Go to sleep, Big Bear. I was like, where are my posts? I was like, where is my post at Amazon? Why you scam me? Because I scam. You're talking about scam. Somebody used my bank card, y'all, yesterday. Somebody used my bank card and ordered $122 worth of Walmart groceries. So I woke up this morning and I was looking and I was going through my Walmart online because I use Walmart a lot. And I was like, I didn't order $122 of stuff at Walmart. And I called my bank. I should have called Walmart and gave them my card information, you know, but I was like, I don't know. I was like, let me just call I called my bank, and they were able to put in a fraud alert on it and reorder me a brand new card. But somebody, how the heck did they get my card? They got my bank card and ordered 122 stuff on from Walmart. And I was like, I should have. My son was like, why didn't you call Walmart and give them your bank account, your card information? They could have tracked where the stuff was going, you know? I was like, dang it, I didn't think about it. I immediately called the bank, you know? People are crazy. Like, how did they get my card? I don't understand how they got my card. Because when I go to my Walmart app, I don't see any orders on there. Like, none for yesterday. Like, I'm like, how? You know? I said, let's see here. But 8th grade might be my last year. Oh, okay, 8th grade's your last year. Well, I hope you enjoyed school. Someone stole my mom's purse, but my dad canceled it in time. Yeah, people are crazy. So I like to tap my cards. I don't like to insert my cards at the gas station or at the freaking register. Anywhere. I like to tap it. So I'm like, how did they get my card information? That's still like, y'all just be careful. I went and I changed all my passwords on my email, you know, because I know I get my Walmart notifications in my email. So I changed all the passwords and everything. I was like, people are crazy. Hi, Mitch. How are you doing? Long time no see. Where have you been? What have you been up to? Welcome to Late Night Chat. I was just talking about how somebody had my bank information, order stuff from Walmart yesterday. And I'm looking through, you guys, and I'm like, because I wanted to make sure because I ordered today, right? I didn't order yesterday, and I was like, let me just make sure I didn't actually put it on the wrong card. Because I tried to put everything on my husband's card. And I was like, I looked and it showed my husband's card, and I was like, okay, so I didn't mess up. So who ordered this, and it wasn't showing on my account, so that tells me they were using my card online. And I'm like, okay, this is not good. It's sad for me that I won't see him again after I go to high school. That is sad. I know. And I still can't figure out how did that happen? Like, how the heck did he get my card information? Like, these people, they be like, you know, good thing I had a lot of money on there, because they really would have been shopping. I'm going to head out. Good night, Big Beard. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you. Jacob, give me that light off in the back, please. That way I can stop getting this glare over here. Thank you for coming in, love. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm gonna move my phone over here. And Midge, guess what? My car is going to the shop. My car is finally going to the shop. I have a guy that's gonna be looking at my car for me, and I am praying this man can fix my car. I told that man, I said, listen, I said, it's leaking oil now. It looks like the oil pan. And he's like, it's probably from the valve cover. And I was like, the steering wheel has a lot of play in it. Okay, it's shaking now. It don't want to accelerate half the time. It's giving a hard kickback. Big Bertha got to go to the shop. So Big Bertha gonna be in the shop finally. Cause the other guy, he told me $3,000. Sir, I was about to fix the truck myself, you know. And today I was like, I really don't want to go back underneath that truck. I don't want to go back underneath that truck with my daughter. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. So I'm praying this guy can fix it. Okay, how's the family and kids? They're doing good. Okay, so hold on one second. Go, Joe. Joe be testing people's last nerves. Okay, so the truck started doing where you would press down on the gas pedal, it wouldn't pick up. Like it was struggling to pick up speed. And then when I was on the expressway going like 65 miles an hour, it gave a really hard shift. Like, you know, like the gear shift and that car kind of gets a pullback on it. So I knew something was going on. Then when I went to the Asian market, it started shaking. My truck started shaking and then it shut off. And then I started back up again and it started shaking again and then it shut off completely. So we were like, so when I looked up all the symptoms that my truck was doing, it said timing chain. And so I know that my dad was the one that changed the timing chain before I came to Arizona. And I think what had happened was when my dad put the timing chain on it, he did not give it slack in the correct position. And that chain jumped teeth. You know, the timing chain got the little teeth things that hold it. I think it jumped. So the whole time when it kept saying P017 code, my truck was like, girl, your timing chain is off track. So this guy quoted me $750 to do it for the labor. And then I think the parts he said was on 300 and something. If he ordered it online, I don't know where he's going to get it from. But I want him to go underneath there, check the oil pan. And then I told him my steering wheel, it got so much play in it. Like, I don't need to be driving like this to go straight. So I'm like, and I was getting frustrated, like to the point where I was just, it's frustrating because I've been dealing with it. Y'all know I've been dealing with it for like 2 years, Midge, like 2 freaking years. And the other thing, me and my daughter was going to go under there and try to do the timing chain ourselves. And one guy called, he wanted $3,000. And I was like, you know what? Let me go back to this guy. I told the guy on the phone today, I said, listen, I was like, do you remember me? Bitch, I was like, do you remember? He's like, yes. I was like, I'm the lady with the 2014 Expedition. I was like, listen, can I just drop my truck off at your house? I was like, I don't have the money to give you everything right now. It might take me 2 weeks to pay you whatever repairs you do to it. I said, but I want to just drop it off. And when I have the money, I'll come back and pick up the truck. Like, sir, can I just drop it off so you can just work on it? When I tell you I'm sick and tired of that stupid truck, I am tired of that stupid truck. Can I see your nails? I was just looking at them. Can you see them? I don't know if you see them good. Y'all know y'all think this, y'all be like, that girl crazy. Every time I talk to that girl, she talking about that dang truck. I'm done. I was gonna go in there with my daughter. We was gonna try to do the timing chain ourselves. Cause I told my kids, I'm the type of person like, we don't give up. We keep going. In this house, we keep going. So I was like, no, I'm like, forget this. I don't want to do all this. No, I was like, then today I was like, I do not want to do this stupidness. I was like, I am done. Like, take the dang truck. Like, just take the truck. Figure it out. Can somebody figure it out? Why is it so hard to figure out what's wrong with this truck? Green, I love the color. Thank you so much. I never seen, and the crazy part is this, y'all. I took that truck to Ford dealership. How the hell you take a truck to Ford dealership and Ford don't know what's wrong with it? How the heck that? How? Ford told me, oh, it's just a loose spark plug. There's no way. Ford. How is Ford dealership gonna be a ripoff? How do you not know what's wrong with the truck? Aren't you supposed to plug into the system and check everything? How you gonna give me back a truck and don't know what it is? It's just a spark plug. I drive it out the lot, check engine light, come back out. And I called them again. They took the truck again. They're like, oh, it might be the engine boots. Dude, you are supposed to be the dealership. You are Ford. You guys make the trucks. It's a Ford Expedition. That's why I came to you. So I was like, I was done. I'm done. That truck didn't, like, my sanity didn't left the window. I probably talk about that truck in my sleep. I probably mumbling stuff talking about Ford Expedition, time and chain. I gotta go buy sealant for the oil pan. I gotta go underneath the truck, reseal the oil pan underneath there. Spark plugs, crankshaft, camshaft, VCT solenoids. I be walking in. Ford know me. Ford was like, when I walked in to get the parts, because I started putting Ford parts on it, Ford was like, the guy in the auto repair, you know, when you get the parts, he's like, oh, you back again? I was like, sir, I'm back again. And he's like, dang, now you got to get he's like, now you got to go under the valve cover. Yep, I'm back again. I'm telling you, Ford's like the car brand. Yeah, like the car brand Ford. And I love my truck. What kind of car does everybody drive in chat? Drop it in chat. Like, I'm a Ford person. I love Ford. I know everybody's like, that's why you got them problems, because you got Ford. I like Ford. I cannot see myself driving no Toyota. I can't. It got to be a Ford. It got to be a Ford, y'all. That's all I've driven my whole entire life is a Ford truck. So I can't do nothing else. I feel like I'm cheating on Ford if I go get a different brand truck. Like, I can't do it. It's got to be a Ford, y'all. Unless it's a Corvette, and then we're talking. Then that's something different. What are y'all driving in chat? And did y'all ever have car problems like that? So, Midge, what have you been up to? Did you watch Mr. Ballin? Did you watch Mr. Ballin's latest video that he dropped? Who's in the closet? Who's in the closet? There is somebody in the closet. You have a Toyota? See, I can't. I bet you it run, though. I bet you your Toyota run just fine. And who is that? Bring her here. Why is she playing in the pantry? I bet you like, girl, that's why you got all them problems. Because you over there with a dang Ford. Why are you, Miss Ma'am? This is Miss Pinto Beans. Why are you in the pantry? Everybody on Facebook, not if I said Facebook, everybody on YouTube Live, this is Pinto Beans. Pinto Beans is so sweet. Tell them she's a cuddler. She likes to cuddle. And she was just in the pantry. I'm hearing noise in the pantry. I'm like, who's in the pantry? It's Pinto's. Oh, yes, you did. It was good. I liked it. It was good. My mom drives, I think, a gray and black Dodge van. Okay. And my dad has a 2019 silver Honda. Okay, one Honda is blue, and one Honda is a 3000, probably, when the parents go to get married. You don't know? Okay. Well, welcome, Nor. I think that's really cool. So, hopefully I'll have some updates for you guys. And I'll be like, my car's finally fixed. My car's finally fixed. Hopefully. I liked his content that he dropped today. I really did. It was really good. It was interesting, you know. Especially with the story about the lady that went into former Prince's house to give him her CD record of her music, and then she still turned out to be like a famous artist, which is so cool. He's got a lot of good content on there, so I definitely like that. So I took a break, bitch. I've been off of YouTube lives for like a month. So I didn't do a live for a whole month. So now I'm starting all over again. I'm starting all over again. And I will be here pushing through this. I don't care. If I'm talking to one person on live, I'm going to be here again. Okay, I think the blue one didn't work, and my dad got a silver Honda. I think my home Dodge van was a 2016. I know, I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. I'm a fighter. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. All right, look at my my dirty kitchen. Oh my gosh. Go upstairs. I see you sitting over there. I feel like lately when I sit down on these chairs, like my bum be falling asleep. Like, I don't know what it is. The lady sold 100. Okay, 100 mil. And that was a Prince house. Yes. And that was a cool, that was a really cool story. Are you going to be live on tomorrow? I am, girl. I'm going to be on live tomorrow night. I got to work it back up. Good for you. Keep going. Thank you, Bia. How's Henry's live? You guys, have you peeked in there? How's his live going? I got to stick to it. I got to work it back up. I slacked off. Don't be like me. I should wear a shirt that say, don't be like me. Don't slack off on YouTube. Then you got to start all over again. No charge, just go. Yeah, no charge and just go. That was really good that he did not do that. Prince was really sweet. The sad thing is when he passed away, I was like, dang, not Prince too. Like, dang. Like, Prince is gone. Like, Hulk Hogan's gone. Dang, it's like, who else passed away? We lost Prince. We lost Hulk Hogan. Somebody else the other day too. Excuse me, the judge, the one judge. You remember that one guy that was a judge and he was super nice and he would get people like, he would go easy on them when they had like the parking tickets. And then I think he was like, he had cancer, they said, and he passed away at I think he was 88 years old, but he lived a really good time, long time. And okay, who else? MJ. Trolling in a bit strange. Trolls in a bit strange nights. Oh man, yes, he is so lovely. I'm glad he's having a good time. I am, girl. I'm so proud of him. He's almost got 1,000 subscribers. Judge Frank, yes, and he passed away too. And I think he was 88. He was an older guy. I was like, dang. The saddest part, I think the saddest part is when the year is ending. Is remembering everyone that's not going to be here for 2026. That's the hardest part, y'all. I'm like, dang it, you know. My poor dog's not going to be here, y'all. Cheerios is gone. I still got Miss London, but Cheerios didn't pass away, you know. Michael Jackson, he was a legend. Michael Jackson broke my heart because I think if he wasn't on all that stuff, he would still be here. You know what I'm saying? But he was like fighting. He grew up hard. He had like a rough childhood. His dad was like a nutcase. And the things that he did to him, you know, wasn't right. And it kind of messes kids up in the head. It doesn't matter. It shows you it doesn't matter how much fame, how much money you have. If you don't deal with the emotional abuse that you went through, even physical abuse that you went through, it'll take you out. The stress, you know, it'll take you out. No closure there, you know. So it's sad to see him go. He's brilliant he is brilliant. Yeah, pancreas cancer, such a beautiful person. He was sweet. He had a heart, you know, a really good judge. Michael Jackson, remember Michael Jackson? Janet Jackson brother, LaToya Jackson brother, the Jackson 5 back in the days. Didn't they sing that song? I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Was that the song they sang too when they were younger? Facts and Pills was, but yeah. People, and then the thing about people were so mean to him. They did such horrible things to him. Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. So a lot of people just going out, you know. Are y'all excited about the year coming close to an end? How do y'all feel about the year coming close to the end? Did you feel like you did? I know we still got 4 months. Doretto gonna tell me that he come back in here. 4 more months to go. Do you guys feel like you did a lot for this year, or there's still things that you want to still do for the rest of that, for the leftover 4 months that's left? I'm numb. Yeah, he was numbing the pain. Mitch was numbing the pain. Yeah, when Michael Jackson was little. Yeah, he sang that song. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus when he was little. He did. It's just sad, you know. I think, like, man, I think in this 4 months that's left, I got a lot of stuff done. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for God that I'm still here, that I'm in my right mind, that I got a lot of things accomplished by the grace of God, you know. And I pray that I can see 2026, another wonderful year next year. But there's still things that I want to get done, you know. But I learned in life, some days you just can't rush it. You just got to keep pushing forward. And when the right time opens for that thing to happen, it will happen, you know. Because I'm like the type of person, like, I will set goals, and then sometimes I'll drive myself nuts. Like, oh my God, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. And then I'll learn, if I'm constantly pushing on that door and it's not open, that means I need to sit back and sit still. Sit back and sit still, you know, and allow it to come together on that right time. But I'm still moving forward, thinking about the goal, but I'm not overwhelmed and just getting anxiety over getting something done, you know. Life, you're tired. I be tired. How are you, Ryan? Welcome to chat, Night Owl. How are you doing? I know I'm grinding again, Ryan. I got to get back on my grind. I was gone for a whole month. I let my channel go, my lives go down for a whole month. So now I got to be back at it. You know that when we're more, okay, you know what's even more sad? He died. Oh, wow. I would say unaligned or pass away at 50, which is young. 50 is young. I know. I used to think 50 was old. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, dang, you 50, you old. I know, Ryan. I had to learn, but Ryan had to learn in life. He had to stop at thing. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I used to think 50 was old. If you would have told me in my 20s you was 50, I was like, dang, you old. You ancient. Go play, Joe. And now when I'm getting closer to that, I'm like, it ain't that old. No, it's not that old. I take that back. 50 is not that old. Man, y'all. That's what I said. And here's the crazy thing. Okay, do you remember how they say men go through those midlife crisis and they hit a certain age and they want to buy the most expensive car, and they want to start going to the gym and lifting weight because they're like, dang, I'm 40 now. You know, I got to get my stuff together. I think women, let me tell y'all, get Joe out. I know, Joe got to go. Women, when we hit 40, we be like, first thing we do, we gonna look at our husband like, you didn't take me A, B, C, D, E, F, G, everywhere. You're like, I'm leaving. I'm about to go travel the world. My life is over. my days are counting down. I got to go see everything now and do everything and get out there, you know, before it's too late. I'm too old to enjoy life, you know. I think it's funny. I think men and women have a different view on getting older. Men are like, I got to get that car. I got to get my body in shape. Women are like, I got to go see this. I got to go do that. My life is counting down. What else in life I didn't see? That's when we be packing up, leaving everybody. And the kids be looking around like, dang, where'd mom go? She didn't move across country. She didn't left us talking about she got goals. It's my show. I know. Joel is crazy. And Joel be like, I told Joel, I was like, do you want your own YouTube channel? And he's like, no, I just want to show up in yours. Girl. He is a mess. He is a mess. Joel is a handful. When I tell you he's a handful, he is a handful. I put all those little photos when he was little on my community post so y'all could see him. I was like, I'm not getting on early to lie, because Joel don't let nobody do nothing. Don't let me think. Joel be having me on live stuttering, y'all. I'd be like, I'll read a comment and I'm like, Joel. And then I'll forget where I am. Gotta go back. I was like, this boy got me looking like I got dementia, Alzheimer's. They out here like, dang, how many times she gonna repeat that? Oh my God, y'all. I was like, I'm not coming back on early. I was like, heck no. I was like, cause he don't let me do nothing. He is a white girl. And he's supposed to be up there watching cartoons. Hi, Austin, how are you? I got a question for you. What's your question? It's funny it's funny how you push him out. He was like, I know, girl. I was like, Joe, gone upstairs. Just go. And you know what? And let me tell you, Joe is so sweet. He's sweet and he's spoiled. So he knew yesterday that I was upset, y'all, because I was upset. And I was on my phone and I was like in a zone looking at my phone mad, like super mad, y'all. And Joe kept trying to talk to me, y'all. And I was like, hold on, Joe, hold on. And I'm just reading this thing and I'm like mad. And I'm sending screenshots to my kid, like, look at this message, right? And I'm just really pissed off, right? And then Joe comes and he sits next to me, he gives me a hug, and he gives me a kiss on my cheek. He's like, you know? And then I was like, kind of snapped out of it. I was like, okay. He's like, you know, kids are so cute. He's like, stop being mad, Mom. Put the phone down, quit looking at it. You know, come sit here with me, you know, and just get to cuddle him, you know. That's my baby. I'm spoiled. He's so spoiled. It's funny you pushed him out. Would you date a 23-year-old? If I was single, and I'm not, I've been married for almost 23 years. Hell no. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's like dating a child. My oldest son is 29 years old. That's a kid. I think like for a woman, especially my age, I think if you're date someone, I say I don't see anything wrong with a woman dating an older man or a younger guy dating a you know what I'm saying, like a few years difference, maybe max 5 years difference. But what do you have in common with a 23-year-old kid? Absolutely nothing. Y'all just burning in lust. That's it. Because you cannot tell me you got something in common with a little 23-year-old kid. My oldest is 29. That would be a no. Hello, Champagne. How are you? Welcome to chat. It's important for you, for your timesheet as mom. You need space and have your own. I know, girl. That's my nighttime is my own space. But Joel do not see that. Joel's like, no. He's like, every day is me and you, Mom. We like this, Mom. Joel, like, we like white on rice. We sidekicks. We besties. When I'm about to go somewhere, Joel be like, where you going? What you doing? I'll tell you a joke, Jamie. My husband called me on my phone, right? And I picked up the phone. I answered my husband. Joel's by the sink washing out a cup, girl. And I say washing, playing in the sink, girl. And he was like, who are you talking to? Joel's like, who are you talking to? I said, I'm talking to your dad. He was like, hang the phone up. I was like, my husband's like, what did he say? I said, he told me to hang the phone up. He starts laughing. He's like, what is wrong with Joel? Joel, that kid has a mind of his own. I love his personality. He definitely, he keeps me on my toe. I'm an older mom. So he definitely can be bouncing off the walls and wearing me out. But I love his personality. I love the fact that he's himself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will scoot him to go watch cartoon. But I love that he's not shy. He's very outspoken, you know? And I love I love that. I love that he has a freedom to be him, you know? Laughter and all. And Bian's laughing. No, she won't. Mitch said, no, she won't. Absolutely not. Heck no. 23-year-old, that's a kid. That's a kid. That's like we seen these guys that are like 60 years old dating a 20-year-old. Like, dude, like, you got a kid that age. What's wrong with you? I would end up crazy after that date. No way. I know, Jamie. If I got to explain to your little 20-year-old behind to do half of the stuff in life that I've already done, there is no way. Would you go to nightclub with him? Austin, no. I laugh sometimes. I remember coming out of a grocery store and a guy, you know, like they're trying to talk to you and me turning around and saying, sir, I'm old enough to be your mama. My first question is, how old are you? Oh, I'm 20 something. Yeah, I'm old enough to be your mama. I'm old enough to be your mama. Like, these women that are doing that, if that works for y'all, I don't see what you got in common. I really don't. That's a huge age difference. What do you got in common? Yeah, you gotta be an old soul inside. What do you gotta comment? I want to sit home and watch TV, and you want to be out and about at night, partying and jumping from this bar to that club, and I'm trying to sit home and watch TV and watch some Hallmark with my little drink and popcorn. I am not doing all that young stuff, sir. I'm not. I'm in my 40s. We ain't trying to do this stuff. We like to be when the sun go down, when the sun go down at night, we be inside the house relaxing our nerves. We get a little hot tea, you know, we sit on the couch, we put on a quiet movie, or we read a book. We relax our nerves. We don't sit at bars. We don't be dancing, and there ain't no twerking. There ain't none of that. We older people, we just relax. The sun went down. We're inside the house. And your 23-year-old behind want to go outside the house. I already enjoyed life. My time is in the house now. It's peaceful in here. Nobody putting nothing in my drink. I ain't passed out by a toilet. Oh, so true. I know, Jamie. Girl, nobody got to hold my head up. Oh, it's in facts. I'm telling y'all, no. Y'all young people, y'all can have that. Go find somebody your age and keep it with you. Because nobody want that foolishness. Oh, man. I'm telling y'all, it's when I tell you that stuff be crazy, I'll be like, I don't see how these girls do. I'm like, I want to stay home. I want to relax. Nighttime kind, go where? I barely keep up with my 20-year-old daughter. She likes to go out and go to the stores and go to this store and then go to that store. And I'd be like, how many more stores we going to? You know? How many more we got to go to? I'm like, girl, didn't you see that plant at Walmart? Now we got to go to Lowe's too? Shoot. Hi, Ping. How are you? Now that, okay. I didn't say now that's out. I haven't been clubbing heavy since I know. I'm on a chilling, going on trips and new cities on that. I know, Venomous. My fun would be, this is my fun, Venomous. Put me on a cruise ship. Okay? Put me next to the buffet. Just give me, yeah. Girl, what do you want to do for fun? What's fun? I would like to go to a cruise ship. I can dress up for a cruise ship, you know, when they got everybody dress up and stuff, whatever. Go downstairs, give me a little chair, scoop me up to the buffet. Just give me a plate. I'm good. And when I'm done and I'm full and I got to unbutton my shirt because my stomach didn't expand because I ate so much food, I'm going to walk back up to my room, okay? I'm going to lay down on my bed. I'm going to go out on the little cruise ship balcony and I'm going to watch the waves. That's fun. That's what I call fun. Oh, the nightlife? Oh, my, no. So, y'all, date people y'all age that can keep up with you. I need an old soul. Okay, let's see here. Would be friends with him. Would you be friends with him? No, I probably wouldn't, Austin. I would definitely suggest him some friends. I went dancing with my husband a few years ago, and it was a blast. We went clubbing. My husband was trying so hard to do. Oh, was he really, Jamie? That is so cute. I like that. Girl, that sounds good. I know, Midge, relaxing on a buffet. Oh, folks, we found the secret to life. Peace, relaxing. That's why I'm not dogging all these younger people. That's why we got some of these younger people that be coming here talking about they 23 and they be looking like my age. And I be like, but you said you was 23. Y'all be doing a little too much out there in the streets. And then you be wondering why us older folks be looking a little bit 5 years younger because we stay home and we relax. It's called relax. We don't go out there running wild and stuff. We be at home watching TV. But we don't got no stress. That was good memories. I like that. Our cruise ship, that's the next up for me since I've never been on one. That would be so cool, Venomous. If you do, I hope that you vlog it. Venomous, if you do go on a cruise ship, vlog that. That would be so cool to see. And I heard that buffets be so good. It's good to have peace and to be humble. Yeah, I love my peace, girl. I love my peace. Because, okay, y'all, you ever know when somebody be like, you ever do this? And I used to do this when I was younger, right? And because I'm like to be home, I'm a homebody unless I'm sightseeing. Now, if you tell me, girl, let's sightsee Let's go to the museum. Let's go to the Grand Canyon. Let's go to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see some wild animals. I like to sightsee. There's a difference from sightseeing than clubbing, right? So I used to do this when I was younger. A friend be like, hey girl, you want to go out and do something? And you don't want to hurt their feelings, right? They're like, yeah, let's go here, you know, on this day. And you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm down, I'll go with you. And then after you said that, you like, ooh, because you really didn't want to go, right? And then your friend had to call you back a couple weeks, girl, I'm so sorry. You know, I have a change of plans. I can't go this day. I'm like, I'll be on the phone like, oh, you know, but you on the phone like, oh man, that's too bad. Yeah, girl, let's get together another day. But in the back of your mind, like, I didn't want to go. I used to do that when I was younger. I would say yes to a lot of stuff I didn't really want to do because I'm a homebody, okay? Unless I'm sightseeing. And I don't know if y'all did that yourself. And the minute they canceled on me, I was so happy. I was like, I want to go out again. You don't want to go? Ooh. But on the phone, I'm like, oh man, really? Dang, yeah, that's sad. But the whole time I'm like, oh, thank God, I can stay home. Man, now that I'm older, I know how to say no. I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't. No, you ain't dragging me out here, stressing me out, my nerves. No. Do you want to go somewhere? No, I can't. I don't want to go. Now I just tell them. When you get older, you just be like, no. Half the time you want to give, you don't even give a reason. You be like, no, no, I like being home. It's the drive is how long? It's 30 minutes for me to go walk around the mall. And we gonna window shop? No, I'm gonna stay home, girl. No, you go ahead and do that. It's good to have peace and be humble. Austin said hi. Everyone should go on a cruise once in their life. It's so much fun. Yes, girl. I'm with you on that one. Did you see the cruise? There is a, what's it called? It's a Royal, I think it's a Royal Caribbean cruise. Did y'all see that? They have like a suite that's upstairs and downstairs. So like in the room, I saw another YouTuber was filming it. So in that cruise ship, you guys, and I was like, dang, I wish I could go on that. It had where you got your suite, and in the suite, it had stairs. Okay, so this is the whole room that led to like upstairs. Like there was a loft in that cruise. And I'd never seen a cruise ship that had a loft. I was like, dang, they getting fancier and fancier. And I'll window shop Amazon. I will window shop Amazon all day. I'm with you on that, girl. That and Shein. What the? You walk around the mall. I did that when I was in my teen. I don't want to walk nowhere. I don't even want to go pick up my food half the time. That's why we got DoorDash, Uber Eats, food delivery, grocery shopping. My groceries come to the door. I open my door and say, hi, Walmart. Girl, I barely go to Walmart. You'll see videos of me here and there go Walmart. Sam Club, I be going to the Sam Club and get my stuff done in the Asian market. But I barely go into Walmart because I need Walmart so many times. I do delivery. I want to stand in line with 100 people just to check out my stuff. And we all stand in line because Walmart got only 2 registers open. And then they used to have self-checkout where if you had a lot of stuff that you can check it out. Now they're talking about 15 items or less. So now you're getting on my nerves, Walmart. Make up your mind. First you want us to check our own self out. But then you saw everybody was stealing. So you didn't say 15 items or less. And now you want to put the cashiers back to check us out again. Make up your mind, Walmart. I got used to checking myself out back then. So after that, I just start as delivered. I want to shop. Okay, if you're single, would you look for a guy? No, I would not. I'm back. Welcome back. You heard Ray Williams today. Yes, which one was it? Hold on. Ray Williams, was it the one where, okay, the one where, there was 2 of them that I caught up on. The one where the lady, the YouTuber, it was a YouTuber, and she got back at the guy from when she was in high school, like she was 30-something years old. Was that the one? Or was it the young boy that was like breaking into people's houses and stuff like that? And he was really young, and then he like stole like 3 airplanes or something like that. I watched 2 today, which is really interesting. Ray Williams and Mr. Bali are my channel, y'all. What is y'all favorite YouTube channel? Drop it in chat. Me and Midge love us some Mr. Ballin. Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Mr. Ballin, but he is more true crime. He does have some stuff that's scary. I'm not into the scary stuff, so I'll definitely warn you guys. So just be mindful what you are watching on there. I don't click on the spooky, scary stuff, but I do like the true crime. Okay, yes. Yes, the YouTuber. That was sad. And then the mama went and did that to that one lady. If you guys know what we're talking about, if you go to Ray Williams, he's a YouTuber on here. That's what me and Midge are talking about. He has some really good content. And the one that he had today was about a content creator that sadly, you know what, somebody. I know we're limited to what we can say on YouTube, so that was really good though. I watched that today. I watched 2 of them today. And then I definitely did Mr. Ballin. Ray Williams, love his, I know, he's so good, isn't he? Venomous. And I like the fact that Ray posts every single day. Like, that man drop a post every single day. So I love getting my feet on. Have you heard of Mr. Ballin? I have a few that you faithfully watch. Have you heard of Mr. Venomous? Have you heard of Mr. Ballin? Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all haven't heard of Mr. Ballin, he's a great storyteller. Check out his channel. You can. It will show on the title what you're going to click on and view. I'm going to tell you guys, I stay away from the scary stuff, like the ghost or anything like that. But I like his true crime stories. I definitely click on that stuff and watch it. He is addictive. You will probably be on there binge watching it to the morning, till the sun come up. It's that good. Ray Williams is also excellent as well. These are some, he does a lot of animated style for his storytelling, which is so cool. So definitely check it out. Mr. Ballin, girl. Can I write it in chat? Hold on. Let me see if I can write it. I don't know if I can write it. Oh my God, you gonna tell me I'm gonna have to write it with these dang nails. Oh my God. I ain't capitalizing nothing. Y'all just gonna get Mr. Ballin look like, don't tell me I didn't, it's a proper noun. Don't tell me his name's a proper noun and why I didn't capitalize his dang name. All right, there's Mr. Ballin. Because I get on to my kids about that. When my kids will spell their name and they have a lowercase for the first letter, I'm like, your name is a proper noun. It should be capitalized. They be looking at me like, they be like, go sit down. Mom, go sit down. Leave us alone. Let's see here. Mr. Ballin. All right, thank you, Midge. He is so good. I think he's at 10. He's got 10 million subscribers. Ray Williams has more. They are, when I tell you these 2 people on YouTube, that's what I'm talking about. Their content is so good. And Ray didn't start out that way. Venomous, did you ever go back to the beginning of Ray's content? If you, like, one day I just scrolled all the way down to see how he started off with, like, his stuff was kind of shaky in the beginning. I was like, dang, he improved so much. I have to check out a few people doing reaction on Mr. Ballin. He is so good. And he's, okay, a little bit background on Mr. Ballin. And Midge, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Ballin first started off at TikTok. And he said that TikTok, I think that he said they kicked him off, like banned him. And so he went to YouTube. And he said, I don't know if he said he was like at the pool or something, a pool or a beach, whatever. Like he said, he told a quick story and then he uploaded and he said it just went viral. Like, dude, storytelling is amazing. Bitch, I had it right. And he used to be a Navy SEAL. He even talked about, I guess, some of the things that he did as a Navy SEAL when he got hurt with a lot of, like the shrapnel from was it a grenade that was thrown over a wall or something like that? Yes. He is so good. I don't even remember how I found Mr. Ballin. I don't remember, but I knew, like, when I remember after I found his channel, I was watching one video after the next video after. When I tell you his storytelling, it just captivates you. You want to know, like, what happens next. It's so freaking good. He's a great storyteller. And Ray Williams, I give him props too. His storytelling is good. He's really quick on his stories. They're like usually like around 8 minutes long. So his are a lot faster to watch than Mr. Ballin. But I do appreciate Mr. Ballin's longer, kind of 20 minutes plus format videos. Because it's nice to kind of sit there for a while and to listen to something. It's just really good. I love some content creators that be doing that stuff. So Venomous, check out Mr. Ballin if you have time. How many subscribers does Ray have? Like 15 million? And is Mr. Beast still like the largest content creator on here? What's Mr. Beast at? Like, what he had, like 100 million subscribers or something like that? Them top YouTubers right there. 8 minutes long. You're right. I know. I be like, Mitch, I be like, why he keep giving us these little 8-minute long? But I love it. The video. But I be sitting there like, put the headset on. I was like, okay, I'm about to listen to this. Mr. Ballin, I'm like, okay, he's about to tell 3 stories. We got 3 stories, not just 1, 3. Shoot, we're in for a treat tonight. I'm like, I've been waiting because he drops every Saturday now, so it's really good. I think didn't he drop another one on Friday or Thursday? He did like an earlier one too. 384. Wow, 384 million subscribers. Mr. Beast definitely knows what he's doing. I have not watched one of his videos in a while though. I watched one like the people were supposed to be like, I don't think it was a submarine, but they're like in underground like tube thing, and they had to stay there for a certain amount of days. I did watch that, and then they had to go run and touch a button before certain minutes. They're fun to watch. And That's Epic. That's Epic, the YouTuber that's here in Arizona. Have you heard of That's Epic? He's in Arizona. He does like, he'll go and pay people's rent. He helps people in need. He's in Arizona. He even gave people cars, strangers cars. It's cool to see a YouTuber in Arizona that's so big. Let's see here. Another is, which one is it? Okay, the quirks. Okay, it's a quick slice, which is covers the show like Love After Look Up. Okay, Love After Lockup, 90 Day Fiance, and so forth are hilarious. I'm gonna have to check that out. And you said it's called The Quick Slice. Okay. I used to watch the 90 Day Fiance too. And who was that guy they were talking about? The guy that had like, they called him No Neck. You know what I'm talking about? And he was dating a lady, her fifth fiance. I didn't get to see the rest of the story, but she was, I don't know if she was from Thailand or for the Philippines. And he was just so rude to her. On the 90 Day Fiance. He's either more for the youngster. Yeah, you're right, man. She is. Because I'll go in there. I'll watch this stuff every now and then. But have you heard of That's Epic? Have you heard of that YouTuber? Oh, no nut. BN said no nut. Have you heard of That's Epic? Man, BN, we have a YouTuber here in Arizona where we live. His channel's called That's Epic. And girl, he goes around and he helps so many families in need, which is insane. Girl, I'm like, you can come over down to the Goodyear area. He in Phoenix, but he'll go to people that he sees standing on like the bus stop, and he'll like, do you need a car? You're standing here at the bus stop, do you need a car? And he'll turn around and give them a car. Girl, some of these YouTubers they doing it out here. It's good to see that, you know. I saw another one. I can't remember his name was. I see him mostly on Facebook. And I think he helped this guy out that was going to go. I don't know, Midge, if you saw it on Facebook. It was on Facebook. He helped this guy out that was going to the pawn shop to pawn his wedding ring. I don't know what financial need he had. But he ends up stopping this guy, helping this guy, and ends up giving this guy $100,000 to help his family out, which was so beautiful to see. I love seeing that. Man, some of these YouTubers are out here doing good. Those are the ones that are just amazing to watch. And y'all, then it be make you, I'll be sitting there be like, I'm not crying. I'll be watching look, don't let Joe catch me over there crying. Tell me, what's wrong with you? I'm not. Did you see how he helped that lady out begging on the side of the street? Y'all be having my eyes just be watering with tears. Like, I'm like, because some of these people are in need. And I love the fact that they got these people out there helping. That's good, helping hand to people. That's what we need. Yes, girl. Yes. But I can't be, I know BM, then Joe be like, what's wrong with you? You need a hug? No, I'm just watching this video of this guy helping this lady. Like and subscribe, people. Thank you, Jamie. I be trying not to. It's so good. It's so good. And it's the crazy part about it, when you watch, you got the good and the bad of social media, right? You got those that are out there trying to help people and trying to do good and reaching out to people that are really suffering. And then you got the scammers, y'all. The ones, girl, that don't want to work, that want to sit there and tell people they're a sad story and talk about dropping their Cash App, dropping their PayPal and everything, and sitting there next day at Starbucks and stuff, but told you a sad story and take all your money. That'd be annoying when I see that. But I love to see the ones that are out here doing good. You know, I love to see that. So it's like you got the good and the bad of YouTube. You know, you got the scammers and you got the blessers, you know. Hello, how are you? And Ramsey, how are you? How are you doing? Y'all, but I love it. But I hands down, which one is you guys, what? I don't know. Some people say that YouTube's not a social media. I kind of feel like it is. You know, a platform. I know you got videos and stuff like that, but what is your favorite platform to be on? We got Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and then, you know, they got the Thread, and oh, that's the one I was thinking of yesterday, Patreon. Remember, Jamie, I said the one that starts with a P? I've never been to that website, but it's called Patreon, girl. That's the one I was talking about, and I couldn't remember the name. And why I'm going to remember the name today, Patreon. My favorite one is hands down YouTube. Hands down YouTube. I absolutely love YouTube. Yeah, Ramsey. I see. Look, Ramsey said YouTube as well. Hands down YouTube. YouTube is like, it's the place. I love the connection on YouTube. Hi, Joe. You back again?
I'm gone because you keep it on mute.
Because I keep it on mute, so you can't say hi to nobody? He said, I'm gone because you keep putting it on mute.
You keep it on mute.
Aw, Joe. Do you want to say hi? Everybody like Joe upset because Joe want to say hi to the folks on YouTube. Yes or no? I know you're behind me, Joe, because I can hear you. I can hear you crawling on the floor. All right, say hi. Come on. Right over here. They can't see you over there. Joe. Joe. Say hi. Never mind. All right. You say, okay, you gonna say hi or not? They can see your eye holes. All right. Joe said hi. Welcome to chat. Say welcome to chat.
Welcome to chat.
Live chat.
Live chat.
Where I talk.
I talk.
And tell jokes.
Tell jokes.
And my name is Joe.
And my name is Joe.
And I like to tear up my mom's cushion. You don't like to do it?
And he's on live, Risha, I think.
Risha's on live? Yeah, and she's probably up there on live. He said, y'all saw Paul, he's like, I ain't tearing nobody's cushion up. You can literally do everything on YouTube that you can do on the social media except even more. I know Ramsey, and that's why he's one of my favorites. Joel be breaking hearts on here. He do. Girl, Heather said hi, Joel. Let's see. Ramsey said 100% with Joe. Joe be Joeing. That is Joe. That is my sidekick right there. All right, so we're reading comments here. All right, can you go upstairs and finish watching your movie? And then we're going to come and jump rope.
What's all those things?
That is little faces. See right there? Joe wants to know what YDHD posts. That is little faces. See? There's one face is laughing, one face is waving. That look like a little red monster there. That look like somebody laughing. That look like some orange little thing.
That's a cat.
That's a cat?
Yes.
That don't look like no dang cat, Joe.
Yes, it does.
Where? That don't look like no cat.
It does.
No, that did look like a monster. That's a picture of a monster. I don't know. Joe says it's a picture of a cat.
It does.
Yeah.
It
All right.
looks like one.
All right, go watch a movie, and then I'll be up there in a little bit.
Can I have some?
Let me pour some. You can take it upstairs. All right, go. Watch a movie. Bye, Joe. Bye. Have fun. All right, Joe went back upstairs to watch a movie. Midnight chat. What time is it? We got 1 o'clock. What time is it from everyone in chat? If you are new to chat, drop where you are chatting from. We'll love to see where you're chatting from. Welcome to the family. I'm so glad you guys are joining me on this journey of rebuilding my YouTube lives. 2:55 a.m. for Miss Heather. I see you, Miss Heather. I can tell you what time Jamie got because Jamie the same area as me. Me and Jamie over here at 12:50. What is it? Hold on. I had a little blare. 12:55 a.m. We got 12:55 a.m. over here. Doretto said he might come back in here. Is Henry still busy over there, you guys? Is he still busy on his? All right, it's two Chicago's in the house. Welcome, Chicago, to chat. What's the weather like for you guys in Chicago? Are you guys starting to cool down? Because as summer is slowly dying down and we're entering fall. Dang, here in Arizona, we're fine. I think we got Monday and Tuesday that we're going to be in the triple digits. And then I think we're finally going to be in the 90s for the rest of the week, which is nice. Finally cooling down in Arizona. I feel like Arizona take forever to cool down. And they don't get wintertime over here. It's gorgeous, but dang, it takes so long to cool down over here. It's like 24 hours pool weather. You get to get to the pool and stuff. Anybody in Nevada over here? Do we got anybody from Nevada? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate the hearts. All right, you guys, drop what you guys want to talk about in chat. You guys drop, I read. Let's do it that way. Whatever you guys want to talk about in chat, we are going to read. Y'all, I didn't held down this conversation for a very long time. I'm going to start reading y'all comments now. It's got 2:55 a.m. Y'all, I feel like my bum is falling asleep sitting on this chair so dang long. I need to get a better chair cushion. Or either a better chair. Like, dang it, some of these chairs be so uncomfortable. These computer chairs. They don't make it for big people. They make it for small people. All right, who's asleep? Because y'all acting like y'all sleeping over there. I'm going to stretch. We're going to get up. Everybody, we're going to get up and we're going to stretch our legs. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get up and stretch. Oh, my gosh. I got to walk around. We got Mr. Jacob on the computer here. He's like, what? He's like, huh? He's like, my mom's still alive. Y'all, I have to get up and stretch my legs a little bit. Because I sat down for, gosh, so long. All right, who's talking? How's Miss London? Miss London is doing good. Miss London is upstairs somewhere. She's doing good, girl. She's playing a lot more than what she was after Cheryl passed away, but she's doing really good, girl. She is doing good. Louisville, Kentucky, welcome to chats. I just saw that. Your words are like little tiny words for me, so I'm gonna put the phone back over here and read it. Okay, you said in Louisville, it's in the low 60s already? You guys are in the 60s already in Louisville, Kentucky? Wow. Only in the mid 80s. Okay, hi. So at night it's 60. Dang, Louisville gets cold fast. Fred, I don't miss that from Kentucky. I don't miss that. I don't miss that cold weather. I think the hardest time was, you remember when Louisville would drop into negative? When we get super cold, we drop into negative. Man, I do not miss that at all. What's my channel about? Very good question. So, I am a mama to 8 kids, 7 kids still at home. So it's a lot of family content. It's a lot of family content. I try to share the things that I've learned raising so many children. My oldest child is 29, and then my next one is 21, 20, 18, 16, 13, 10, and 6. So I try to share everything that I've learned on raising children on my channel. So if that makes sense. Let's see here. Yes, free air conditioner for the next week. I know. That's the best time when you were like, oh, shoot, I can turn this AC off now. Arizona, when we get wintertime, you don't gotta run the AC in the wintertime. That's nice because it's like the low 70s, 60s. During the night, maybe we're dropping in the 50s a little bit, you know? But then it don't get cold. We ain't walking around the 40s unless you're going up north. Then it's getting really cold, you know? So I like that, Fred. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. I miss my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, but I don't want to move back. I think I'm spoiled with the Arizona sunshine every day weather. Because I remember Kentucky when it would get that cold season coming in Kentucky, and then it would start raining, and it'd be like raining for a week straight in Kentucky. Oh, heck no. But I was in Middletown. I was in Middletown, Kentucky. So I was close to, do you remember where Southeast Christian Church is? On Blanket Baker Road. I used to live down in that area. So Middletown, Kentucky. Don't forget that you have church in a girl. I don't got no church anymore. And that car ain't gonna go to church. Girl, I'm gonna go to church and call the tow truck. I'm be like, Pastor, kids, anybody got a tow truck? Girl, that's what's gonna happen with that. That's gonna happen that truck, girl. I hope y'all enjoy church. Say a prayer for me, because your girl ain't going to church tomorrow unless I want my truck to be towed back home. The only place I got to drive that truck to is from here to the mechanic on Tuesday. And I'm going to be praying that it don't break down driving it to the mechanic on Tuesday. Because that truck is iffy. It's you driving on a prayer, basically, with that truck. Leaking oil and everything. So I'm definitely driving on a prayer with that truck. Yeah, so Blanket Baker, that was my spot. I was right there in Middletown, Kentucky. Blanket Baker area. Dang it, and that was my area. I used to love working my DoorDash and Instacart around that area. So, gosh, where was my other favorite area? Oh, it's not like here in Arizona. Yeah, our DoorDash is a lot busy. Middletown was really good, but if you went to, I can't remember the other name of the other side, kind of the bougie area, kind of close to the Middletown. There's like a more upscale area. That was a good area for me to work. Shelbyville Road. I used to run that street back and forth, Shelbyville Road, doing DoorDash and stuff like that when I was in Kentucky. I go back to church on September the 7th. Oh, I like that. J-Town. Yes, J-Town. J-Town was the small, but here's the thing about J-Town, Fred. J-Town Road is so freaking small. Do you remember the I Love Tacos there? There's like a little shop that says I Love Tacos on J-Town, in J-Town. Man, I Love Tacos was so good. I used to go to the I Love Tacos right over there. J-Town is busy for DoorDash. I will give you, J-Town is busy. Hirschhorn sucked because of the traffic. I used to hate DoorDashing on Hirschhorn. When the traffic got busy out there, it was a pain in the butt to get in and out. Yeah, because the recovery from my surgery. Oh yes, I forgot about that, Heather. How's your recovery coming? Are you doing a lot better? Welcome back, Austin. My hometown, Louisville, Kentucky. I do plan to go back and visit because my son is still there and my grandbabies. Well, soon to be my second grandbaby. My second grandbaby's due in January. So I do plan to go back to Louisville to see everybody there, which I think it'll be cool because we've been gone for about 2 years to head back down there. I don't know if I'll do a drive or if I'll fly in to Louisville. But my doctor already released me on, okay, your doctor's releasing you on September the 5th. I like that. I'm glad that you're doing good, girl. I'm glad you had a good recovery. It's good to hear. And that you get to go back to church. Girl, because I feel like every time I'm trying to go to church, it's always something with my vehicle, girl. And I'm like, I am not risking it. But here's the thing. We did have one. I don't know if they're still there. It was like this little tiny one that I could actually walk to, girl. Like, I'm not even lying, girl. Like 5-minute walk. And they had it in the little Civic Square area, the little church. So, I don't know. I think I might stick with going down there farther out to church. Okay, I'm healing good on the outside, but I'm still healing in the inside. Yeah, the inside usually takes a lot longer to heal. But girl, get plenty of rest. That way you are up and going and you're healed and you're doing well. That is the best thing, recovery. Just take it easy, girl. Sometimes recovery takes a little bit longer. Why are my kids running up and down? Why are we running up and down? Joe, I thought you were watching cartoon.
Oh, I'm done.
You're done?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I don't watch cartoons for weeks.
You've been watching cartoons for weeks.
Nothing like I never watched cartoons for a week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm done.
Okay, Joel said he's done watching cartoons for a week. Oh my goodness, spies. Okay, yes, and I've been driving my... you've been driving your mama crazy? Your mama's like, girl, if you don't get out this house soon, but at least you get to get out soon. So are you working too, Heather? Have you been off of work as well? I know sometimes, but you got to, I know recovering from surgery, you have to kind of take that time off of work as well. So have you been off of work as well? Where's all my sleepyhead chat? Everybody in this chat sleeping tonight. They're like, girl, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I know, who's 4 o'clock in the morning already? Because it's like 1:06.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, we not 4 o'clock in the morning, Joel. It's 1:06 over here.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Southeast Church has about 6 or 7 new locations. Do they really, Fred? Because I remember they had, okay, I remember the Southeast, I know there was one down close to Taylorsville Boulevard. I remember down there that they had one down there. And then another one, which I ain't gonna even remember where that location was. But I went to the one on Blankenbaker. I love Southeast Christian Church. It's a really, really good church. Hi, Miss, is it Janae? Hi, Miss Green. How are you? Welcome to chat. No, I stay home with my mom and brother. Oh, okay. That's good, though. I'm glad that you do. I hope that you are able to be a great help for your mama, too, girl. I know our parents definitely can use our help, girl. But Southeast, I love Southeast. I go to the Jeffersonville, Indiana location. Oh, okay. So you're going across the bridge. How do you like that one? I've never been to that one. How do you like it? Abraham! Yes. Bring me some tissue. I've never been to that one, but how do you like it? And I know, like, the church that I go to, that they do have people from Southeast that they work with. It's good. All right, hold on one second. All right, Joe, you have to go watch cartoon, baby. You got to go watch cartoon. It's time for you to go watch some cartoons. Because I'll let you stay up late because it's a weekend. So go watch cartoons.
Then you take that fish real quick.
Abraham's coming. Yeah, Abraham's coming. All right, welcome to chats. My chat is quiet today. Can they bring a roll down here? Because they need a roll down here. Y'all are y'all sleepy? Is everybody tired? All right, hold on. I'm going to get something to drink, y'all. Let me get some water or something.
Are you done?
No. Go, Joe. Don't be harassing people. Joe can come on here. Joe can come on here harass her. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna show that. Okay. I now live in Elizabeth, Indiana. How do you like Elizabeth, Indiana? A mile from the gambling casino. How do you like it? Kinda. Janae said kinda. How do you? Because I told you I was considering Indiana, but I was like, I like the countryside. Indiana's like, except for here in Indianapolis, it's slow pace, it's quiet, it's nice. See, I'm glad you like that. I had a friend that moved to Indiana to go work. Michael Jackson in Gary, Indiana, bro. Gary, Indiana? Nobody want to go to Gary, Indiana. Hold on 1 second. Gary, Indiana is a rough area. Ain't nobody want to go to Gary. Let me tell you, Gary, Indiana is rough. It's rough. I know Fisherville. I gotta take a vitamin. Fisherville, Indiana is good. And there's another one that was really pretty. Carmel, Indiana is really pretty. And there's another one. The reason why I did not choose, hold on, y'all, let me get some water. Can you close that cabinet behind me? Because I don't know why y'all do that 24/7. Thank you. Okay. What was I saying? I didn't forget what was I saying. What was I saying? I didn't forgot. I was talking about Indiana, then I forgot. What was I saying, y'all? Oh, it's gonna come back to me. Hold on. That's what happens when you get tired and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:10 in the morning, and you still up talking on shit. Hi Sam. Hello, my Arizona Indian cute babe. How are you doing today? Sam, I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Welcome to chat. Sam, how's your day going? Or morning? How are you doing? What about Jackson Street in Gary, Indiana? Gosh, Gary's just not a good place. When I would go, because I would go across the bridge to Indiana, and there was like this ice cream shop, and it just had like the most. I don't know if I have a video of it. I think I have a video on. I'm gonna try to take that video that I have on Facebook and see if I can bring it over to YouTube. They had the most unusual ice creams there, and the area was just a little more on the rough side. So Indiana, you got to find like the good spots to go to. Oh, what I was saying, why I didn't choose Indiana, the place that I want to go. So I didn't choose the place I wanted to go in Indiana because it wasn't diverse as in Arizona, the place that I am now. So that's why I didn't choose that place in Indiana. It's absolutely beautiful, but I wanted my kids to see more diversity. So that's why I didn't go there. I live just across the river from Mike Lingen's fishing place. I like that. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. Can I go up? Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, I got that. Let's go. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. First person in timeout. Highly inappropriate comments to be commenting. You guys couldn't see it because YouTube automatically hit that comment. But highly inappropriate comment that was hidden. So YouTube will catch a lot of some of those comments, and what they do is they hide it. And I can see it, but you guys can't see it, and it will tell me to show or hide the comment. So that was so inappropriate. That was ridiculous. I don't know why people come online and say stuff like that. It's just crazy. I like that's cool. But Indiana is so country. It's beautiful. Like if you want to have like a life where you want to retire and you live out in the country, you got your cattle and you got your chicken coop and your little farm life, you can do that. Or you could just get a whole bunch of land and just live a quiet life with your house, or you can get no land and still live a peaceful life. It is quiet. I think it's the hidden parts of the United States that a lot of people from the West Coast, the West Coast that are living overpriced, when they start moving to Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Texas, because on that part of the United States, everything's a little bit cheaper, and it's the people are very peaceful. The only thing I don't like is if you're gonna move to the East Coast, don't bring the West Coast attitude over there, because we friendly over here. Don't bring that West Coast, I don't talk to nobody, stuck up attitude to the East Coast. This water is not bad. I got this water. Y'all, I got this water at the Dollar Tree. Y'all see, I don't know if y'all can read that. Can y'all read that? At the Dollar Tree. It's pretty good. Don't forget about the milk. Girl, the older I get, I'm like, I'm doing like less milk, girl. I don't know what it is. The older you get, your body does not want to tolerate milk. Your body be like, no. It be like, no. It be like, go on and get you some water. Go ahead and get you some juice. You're going to be all right with some water and juice, girl. You don't need no milk. Because you're going to be sorry when you drink that milk. Your body could be like, ooh, girl, you did not need that. Joe forgot about it. I know. Joe loved him some milk. That boy, you know what he did today? So my daughter and I, we were leaving to go to the pharmacy, pick up my medication. And I turned around and Joe has a whole gallon of milk, y'all. And he just drinking out of it. Boy, just drinking out. I'm looking like... And all I can do is just shake my head, keep walking out the door. Because I'm like, that's Joe. And just nobody drink out that gallon of milk. Because Joe didn't put his lips on it and drank out of it. And I'm pretty sure he didn't put some back. All that came back in there. Nobody, you don't want it. Just write his name on it. This is Joe's bottle, a gallon of milk. It belongs to Joe. Trump or Biden? Neither. I didn't even vote. I did not vote. And one reason, if I told everybody why I did not vote, is number one, they're not calling me for no dang jury duty. So don't even put my name on there. And number two, there's only one God. And that person, I'm not looking for anybody to be my savior, but God. So I hope that answered your question. Bye. Have a good day. So we getting a little bit of trolls in here today. I see that. Welcome to chat. They done playing games upstairs?
I don't know.
Live is sleepy. I got sleepy time live today, Raymond. We chilling in here. Heather's still in here with us. I think Midge went to sleep. What time do we got? 1:17. Can we make it to 2 o'clock? Can we make it? What do y'all think? I know. There's no good... Y'all, is any good movies out? Any good movies that we can watch? Nothing's out today. I would love to sit down and watch a really good movie. Heather said, yes, I'm still here. Heather, I would love to sit down and watch a really good movie tonight, but I don't know what's out to watch. And I can't have no popcorn because I'm doing this whole keto, no carbs, low sugar diet. I hope it's working. I probably should have went to the gym today. That's where I should have went to. I could have went to the gym tonight. Could have went over there and just walked on the treadmill. The gym's open 24 hours here, so I should have went over there. Low carb, no diet. Things we do to try to stay fit. What are y'all doing to stay fit this year, 2025? What is your exercise go-to? Chat. I need to have a chat where I'm like, I should be like, we're going to call this Ask Me Any Question chat. That's what we're going to do. Because y'all going to have me making up so many things to talk about tonight. I feel like I'll be running out of things to talk about sometime. I'm going to be like, here's my water bottle I got from the Dollar Tree. Isn't it pretty? The cap is blue. It got water in it. I think the water came from some spring well. It's nice. Do you like it? Y'all be like, hell no. If you scroll up, don't want to watch your live. You be like, that girl, they ran out of stuff to talk about. Hi, Martin. How are you? How are you doing? Y'all got to talk because I'm still wide awake. So drop some comments in here. I should do a poll. What's it called? I should do a poll. Like, what do y'all want to talk about, chat? It's going to be like, what do you want to talk about, chat? Drop it in chat. Whatever you want to talk about, that's what we're talking about in chat. Let's do, what do you want to talk about? Let's chat. Or go for a walk. What's your horoscope sign? That is the one question that girl, Heather, I'm like, girl, Heather's like, oh my God, why did I ask that question? She's about to give me a whole lecture. I do not do horoscope. Horoscope. How do you say horoscope? I don't do it. I don't do it. And this is my personal view of it. You can take it. You can do research on it for yourself. I think when people say like I'm a Pisces, I'm a Cancer, I'm a this and that, I think they don't realize what they're aligning themselves to. because me as a Christian, my sign is I'm a Christian. I'm a child of God. I'm a born again. I'm a believer. So aligning myself with some stars and whatever the horoscope stuff is, it's like I don't do it. I don't do it. I just don't see, I just can't. I want to explain it better. I just don't see anything that points to God. Does that make sense? In that, in the saying, I'm this sign, I'm that sign. I don't see anything that's underline Christ in the signs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because I don't even you don't know yours either. And then the name itself, horror. It's like I'm like, y'all don't see that name in there, y'all. And I see people so many times like, girl, I'm a this, I'm a that, that's why we like this. And I'm just like, sometimes just like, it's like, no, and I'm not trying to be like hard on people, because sometimes people just don't know. And people just don't understand the things that they're lining their stuff up to. But it's like, I'm very careful what I label myself, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And then if I don't see anything that is underlying points back to God, I don't want to walk around and say, I'm this, I'm that. And especially the word cancer. Like how you walk around and say that's your sign. That word itself has done so many people in. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, what are you? I'm a child of God. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. That's who I am. My identity. And it might sound like, oh, the girl, you just quoting, just like, you just saying stuff like what people you say. You know, you get them Christians with the Bible that bop you inside the head. Girl, the Bible thumpers. The ones that you can't even have a conversation with, because you be like, how you doing? They be like, blessed and highly favored, loved by God. You be like, dang, I just asked you how you was doing. You can't answer me normally. You know, and I don't want to come off like that. You know what? Like, you like, girl, you didn't left the planet. You ain't even normal no more. Like, how's your day going? Blessed. I'm doing good. Sanctified, dipped down, jumped up. Man, I just asked you how you was doing. You can say, okay. But as a Christian, my identity is in Christ. That's where my identity is. That is, when people ask that question, that's my answer. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. Here's the thing. You don't know unless you ask the question. You don't know. You know, not to knock anybody, you know. So I like to be honest and tell you guys the truth, you know. And I don't ever, if I ever do it the wrong way, just tell me like, girl, dang, that was rough. You know, can you be nicer about it? I try to be honest and tell you guys how I think about things and what my viewpoint is, but I try to do it respectfully and not do it in a way that makes someone feel bad. Because a lot of times people don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they don't know what other people believe and why they believe. And there's a way to explain to people what you believe and why you believe it in the right way. You know, with some respect and not being rude about it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason to be rude to explain to somebody why you believe for what you believe. So, girl, you don't have to apologize for nothing. You just asked me and I just told you, girl. But that is what I believe. So, but I try not to be, I'm like, I don't want to be answering some weird question. Y'all be like, girl, you be like, she didn't left the building. She didn't left it. Where'd she go? She off somewhere. Chat is slow today, Heather. Heather, I think it's just me and you in chat, girl. Is it just me and you? What time you going to bed, Heather? Oh, I'm gonna stretch again, girl. Oh, I keep stretching. What time are you heading out to bed? Cause I'm gonna probably pull I don't know. I can have my little couch over there. I can be like, sit by my TV. I'm probably gonna pull a late one tonight. I just want to get as much as I get. 3:24. What time do you usually go to sleep? Or are you a night owl as well? Girl, that one time I got on here, I didn't go to sleep till like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I need to go to sleep. But right now I'm still wide awake because I think I had the energy drink. So, and then it's only 1:25 here. So, girl, we still wide awake in Arizona. Arizona people just still awake. And it's such a beautiful night. I wish I could just stand and sit outside, but it's hard to sit outside because there's just so much buildings around where I live. And it just, girl, just gonna show everywhere I live. Y'all be like, I know where Life for the Sing live now. Girl, I can't even sit out in front. You be like, dang. Heather be like, go back inside the house, girl, because everybody know where you live now. I know, night owl. Oh, you know what? Okay, here in Arizona, girl, tell me why that we were hearing like sounds and it sounded like pigeons hooing, you know? We go outside, big old freaking owls, girl. Big old giant owls they have here in Arizona that be freaking flying by. It is so cool to see those owls late at night. The coolest thing you could ever see is one of these owls out here in Arizona. Dang, I think I seen one in Kentucky, and that was one that my husband got because it was injured on the road, and he was able to pick it up, and we were able to get it to wildlife rescue. They were able to get this owl and get it back to health. But I've seen them so many times in Arizona, and they are so beautiful, so huge. And the falconry guy that my daughter is working with, he had 2 of them. He had 2 owls. And I think he said his was like, I think he said it were like 12 weeks old. So they were cute. The cutest little thing. And they still didn't know how to completely hunt on their own. So he was like jumping on his little, the little leash that they have on them so they don't be getting away and playing with it. But he said the guy that had them wanted to put them to sleep. Because something happened that he said that he couldn't sell them to another falconer and get his money for them. And he wants to, I was like, how could you put such a cute little thing down? Girl, I'll take them all home in a basket if I could, but I'm not a falconer, so I can't. Let's see, what time is it? We got 4 people in chat. What's chat looking at? Who's going to sleep? What time y'all going to sleep? And the funny thing, we're not even we got like only 1 troll in here. 1 or 2 trolls. And only one person ended up in timeout today. Look at that. Girl, it's so slow today. But girl, and don't let me keep you up, girl. Heather, if you gotta go to sleep, I am fine sitting here talking to myself, girl. I promise you. Just be like, girl, I gotta go sleep. And I'll be like, all right, girl. I'm like, go on to sleep. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom. I need to go to the restroom because I drank so much water. Girl, I'm going to the restroom. Oh, goodness. Can you put that milk up? Nani, put the milk up. Nani. Put that milk up. And my camera is still on. It's still on.
Okay.
What game are you playing, Jacob? Minecraft? Nighttime chat. Who is up in chat? We got 2 people in chat. Chat is so slow today. I can't believe how slow today chat is. We got like 19. How long can I stay on chat and talk? How long can we go? What are you doing, Isaac?
Yeah.
Where's London? Can we leash London up? Can you leash London up for me? Jacob, leash London up for me. I'll take her out. Have you come up with another video that I'm gonna do a vlog? I'm gonna do like a daily vlog. Yo, I make a pizza edit because I witnessed someone eating my brother-in online, so I suggest a kind of pizza so I can make it into an edit. Margarita pizza. Margarita pizza. Do that one. You never heard of it? Okay, go look, Google, don't Google it. Go on YouTube and type it in. Laggy, how are you, love? No, you're not late. I've been on here. We've been really, really slow. Miss Heather has been chilling with me and hanging out the whole time. Type it into YouTube and you're going to find how to make one. So what I'm going to do, y'all going to come with me for a walk. I'm about to go outside and walk my dog. So we going to go outside and walk. That's what we about to do. Walk around here and walk a dog. Listen, I'm going to try to walk somewhere where nobody know where I'm walking to. So y'all to be like, girl, where you walking to? Do you have her?
Yeah.
Leash her up. Let me take her out. Let me take the dog out. Okay, what do we have? Jacob, give me 2 flip-flops. I hope you can do that. Laggy, how's your night going? How you doing, love? Can you tell Raymond to come here to watch and make sure? No, I need flip-flops. I am not walking with those. Can you tell her to come down here to make sure Joel don't come out? 2 flip-flops. It is late at night, and we're gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna take my dog out real quick. Drop it. All right, let's go. We're gonna go take the dog out. Can y'all see me? You got flip-flops out here too?
No.
There are no flip-flops out here? Did I close that laptop? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Did you close it? Did you close the laptop? Did you close the laptop? Okay, come on. Why is her leash on her? Where's her leash? Come on. Ooh, my toes look crazy. Jacob, close the gate. All right, you guys, I'm walking my fur baby, Miss London. Do you got it? We're heading Raymond downstairs real quick before we go. Come on, London. Come on, London. Y'all need to see all that. You're just gonna see this part. All right. Jacob! Did she come downstairs? Did she come downstairs? All right. Come on. It's windy out. Can y'all see my shadow? It's so windy out here. I'm not gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna flip the camera over in a little bit, but let me just get a little bit of ways. Come on, Jacob. Hold on. You ready? All right. I hope my camera is like clear. Come on. Oh my gosh, she's want to go in the. She's want to go in the grass now. All right, guys, hold on a second. All right, come on, cause we're gonna go on the other side. Come on. I don't know if she's gonna go right here or she's not gonna go right here. London, come on. Come on. Why are you trotting? Come on, London. All right. I'm gonna have to block Kuin because Kuin wanna be calling somebody like 24/7. Come on. All right, you want to hold her now? All right, can you guys, oh man, it's so dark outside. Y'all can't even see me, can you? You see Jacob? We're gonna get into light. It's so dang dark out here. Was it like we're walking my dog at 1:37 in the morning so she can go outside. It's hot out here. You got her? Did she stop? Is she going? Yo, hold on, let me see if I can get some light. Let's see if y'all can see me better. Am I still lagging? Am I lagging bad? Or you can hear me? I don't know. It's so dang dark out here. Okay, so still lagging. All right, let me try to fix it. All right, is that better? Is that better or it's still hard to hear me? You got her?
Yeah.
Is that better? Welcome to nighttime walking. So, there's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. There's a little rabbit out here. You want me to hold her again? I take my dog out here, and then I gotta walk her kind of like the park area. So it's she likes to go by this area over here. Y'all can't even see me. You can hear me now? Can you hear me? I know you can't see me. Like, girl, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Hold on. Well, all the pool stuff, I think they turn off the pool, the little, what's it called? The splashy stuff late at night so it don't be disturbing people. All right. So I'm gonna take my dog over here so she can go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna keep walking. Wait a late night stroll. Cause we be up. Y'all look at the pool at night. My camera's dirty though. Hold on, let me dust it off. Hold on. All right, is that better? Isn't that pretty at night? I swear that's so pretty. But this used to be 24 hours. And then like some of the residents were like having parties and stuff. So they shut this down. It's no longer 24 hour. The pool area, you're only allowed to use it till like 11 o'clock. Which sucks. I loved when they had it 24 hours. Like, why people always gotta ruin something for somebody? You live in a nice home. Thank you, girl. Girl, I used to love it out here, girl. Let me tell you. we would come out here and stay out here late at night. And then the neighbors want to be partying, invited everybody and their dang mama out here. And then the fire pit girl don't even work no more. Now, see, if I was outside, Joe would be on there. Joe would be on there, tearing it up. Late at night, he at home. And then the little pool here, I think they turned off the little splashy stuff. They don't have the little splashy stuff going. But they got like a fire pit here, but the fire pit don't even work no more. They done broke the dang fire pit. Like, they crazy. Do you want to walk her in the grass? You guys just want to walk her in the grass? You want to walk her in the grass? You want my flip-flops? All right. This is my spot, y'all. Let me show you. I ain't going to go in there late at night because they going to yell at me talking about, Missing, you ain't supposed to be in there late at night. But their little pool room. Yeah, their little pool room over there, y'all. Private property. And then you got a little sitting area, which is so cool. So, y'all tell me why when my dog come out here and do little fake grass, my dog want to pee. I was like, don't be doing that, embarrassing me in front of the neighbors, peeing on stuff. And then the fire pit right there don't work. Y'all, they didn't tore up half the stuff over here. It don't work no more. My son's over there taking a dog. I'll show you. There's Jacob. He's got London. So he's taking her to finish, see if she want to go potty. And then, okay, if you guys know anything about Arizona, they got ants from hell itself. When I tell y'all I got bit so many times from the ants out here, it's ridiculous. So when I was out here grilling the other day, y'all, tell me why an ant did bit me on the thigh out here when I was grilling. I swear Arizona ants be crazy. Why is the tree dying? Y'all look at this tree. Do y'all see that? Half of that tree is dying. Like, what the heck? These ain't dying. So why is this tree dying? That's crazy. And then Jacob's over there. He's got London. Miss London over there. So hopefully she goes. But it's so peaceful out here. Like, it's quiet. You can take your dog outside and walk at night. Ain't nobody gonna try to kidnap you. And it feels good. It's not hot, which is so good. I'm sorry, y'all. When I go out past the light. Did she go or did she don't want to go? She did? Okay, good. She went. Good job, London. You ready to go home? All right, you didn't potty. You ready to go home? Okay, she went. What she want to do? Sniff the tree? Jacob, there's London. Did she go? All right, London, you good for the night. London's like, I'm done for the night. I went to the bathroom. I pottied. And there is Jacob. We're gonna get dark again. All right. Is it dark? Is it dark in the UK right now too? I always forget the time. I know being like, girl, how many times you gonna ask me what time it is in the UK? I done told you a million times, girl. Cyber said, where am I going? Taking the dog out. You better. Ray, you are hilarious. You are funny on that comment. I made the margarita pizza and I remember you. Oh, you made your pizza. 3:48 a.m. for you. Dang, you're early. What are you doing up? What are you doing up so late in the morning? Like you said, you walking the dog at night, nice. I hope it's decent. I hope he doesn't run away. Let me tell you something. I hope my dog don't run away because people would cry if they saw 82 pounds of pit bull husky running their way. So London is on a gentle lead. You see that thing that's wrapped around her muzzle? That's called a gentle lead. So it keeps her from seeing another dog and wanting to go after that dog because it's going to gently pull her back like this. she tends to want to fight dogs. I don't know if it's a pit bull in her, but not every dog she want to play with. So with London, we have to be really careful with her, and so that's why we have a gentle lead on her, just to keep, we're protecting not only her, but we're protecting other people. She's like, you not to be, she's because she tends to want to be more dominant. Like, tell you, you're not about to be the alpha dog. I'm about to be the alpha dog. I think Mike Tyson asking for people for edit ideas. Are you still? Did you not? What about the margarita pizza? Did you not do it? Did you not do the margarita? I thought you was gonna do the margarita pizza. Edit will be revolutionary. You're so crazy. Are you just now showing us that it must be nice? You know, I'm like my own island over here. Can you imagine somebody being that bougie? They went on YouTube Live. They was like, here's my island. Here's my personal beach. I got my own coconut tree, mango tree, papaya tree. What tree you want? I would not be one to watch their content. I'd be like, you just showing off. You got all that stuff, you just showing off. I know, watch out, there's lots of rabbits out here, so she don't chase a rabbit. I bet the dog is living the dream, tax-free. I know, she's spoiled, but she's about 10 years old. So she is definitely spoiled. She's definitely a spoiled dog. So now I gotta walk back home and take her back in the house. So y'all gonna see my face up close and personal on this live. It got a little nice breeze out here, which is nice. Which is super nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna flip this camera for a second because I gotta walk back home. There's my son. There's Miss London. And my son, there's the grass. y'all like how she's showing the grass, the trees, the dog, and Miss London. Miss London's like, we going back home. She's like, that's how we do it in Arizona. Right, London? I hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm just walking back home. I'm gonna be back in there soon. Okay, Heather said Laggy is laggy. I know. Y'all, you know what? I told you, like, tonight, I'm just gonna be like a long, I don't know. I just felt like going live longer tonight. Y'all don't be forgetting to slap that like button, especially Laggy. You didn't came in here the last minute, so make sure you slap it. But there's my doggy. London's showing y'all how to get back home. And here's the thing about the area we live in is so safe. You can walk at night. Ain't nobody trying to grab you over here. So I feel comfortable walking at night. And Miss London says she's walking. Right, London? Okay, what did you say? But only because the dog is cool. Oh, yeah, you're really watching because my dog is cool? I need to make London her own channel. And we could call it London be London instead of Joe be Joe. She is a good dog. She's super sweet. She is super sweet. She's taking us home. How big is the complex here? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. They're all rentals. So they rent townhouses and houses here. Only no apartments, just townhouses and houses. All right. Let's see if we can get in there. All right, London. You're almost home, London. Come on. How many steps does it take to get home, girl? Come on. Come on, good girl. She's an older dog, so she's going to be slowing down a little bit here. Come on, you're almost there. London like it too damn hot. She like, I done went to the bathroom, my tongue hanging out. All right, Josh. All right. Don't be looking at my toes, y'all, because my toes look crazy. All right. Can you hold on, you guys? I got to cover it for a minute. Did they open it?
Why did you leave me?
Joe, I didn't leave you nowhere, Joe. How you gonna push my phone? Y'all, do you see Joe? Joe, I literally took the dog out. Okay, but I took the dog out.
Why did you leave me?
Hold on, you guys. I did not leave you, Joe. And you gonna push my phone? How you gonna have attitude to push my phone?
You didn't leave me. Hey, you.
I did not leave you.
Yes, you did.
Oh, Joe. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me talk to Joe for a second. That was a good walk. Did you hear Joe? Joe was like, why did you leave me? You left me. And he in the house with his 18-year-old sister, his 21-year-old sister, and his 20-year-old brother. You got big old siblings in here. Your 16-year-old, your 18-year-old, your 21-year-old, 20-year-old. You still want mommy? I can't walk the dog for 1 second. Stinky stinks. Stinky stinks.
Don't want no coming.
Because I don't want to take you outside. It's too late for you to come outside, baby.
They're real.
No, I don't want to take you outside because it's too late. So I'd rather just go. Me and Jacob just walked the dog and came back.
Don't want
Walking the dog.
to.
You was watching cartoons with Raven, right?
I where did you went?
Took her by the pool so she can go, and she went.
You didn't tell me.
I don't want to take you. It's too late.
They're real.
I'm rude. Okay. There. I'm sorry.
No, sorry.
Can I kiss your forehead?
No.
Aw, Joe. All right. Bye, Joe. I'll see you later. Joe. Hold on now. I cannot get it. Joe said, why you left me? Boy, you in here with a 21-year-old, 20 and 18-year-old. You good. You are good. She's almost 11 years old. Yeah, she's an old dog. Put the phone in your pocket. I know, girl. I was holding my phone like down like that. That's my little man right there. Ray, his feelings really hurt. He like, why did you leave me? Well, where'd you go? I get like a question down. He like he's a parent, you know. Joe gonna be kidnapped. He's out there. I know. That's why I keep him at home. And then he'll be running off touching stuff. We see who's the man of the house. You know, you heard him. He's like, why'd you leave me? Where'd you go? You in here with a 21-year-old, and you got a 20-year-old, and then you got an 18-year-old, 16-year-old. Boy, you covered. You good? You good in this house? I can't. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me talk to Joe. He really gonna throw a fit. He's throwing a fit right now. 9:05. Woo. Bia, tell him I said congratulations. I am loving it. Let's see her. London be dying to go back home. She did. Did you see her? London was like, and then but you can see she's kind of slowing down. She's not really walking fast because she's such an older dog. And she's just out there. She's got the tongue hanging out. London like, She's like, let me go to this restroom and get it over with, and we're going back home. That's the hardest part of owning pets is when they get older. Like seeing them get older and stuff. That sucks. Man, that so sucks when you have pets. I'm like, man. Hey Sherry, how are you? How are you doing? Y'all, Thanks for asking. Which device is talking? Oh, I don't know how I asked. I said Sherry, and the phone said, thank you for asking. I did not say S-I-R-I. I said Sherry. Weirdo. He ended his live, but we'll pass it on when I'm on. Oh, thank you so much. 9:05. Girl, he can do it Sunday. He can do it. He's got another day. He can hit 1K. Girl. I know. All of a sudden, the phone said, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. And I was like, which device is talking to me? Why are you listening to me? I did not say S-I-R-I. I said Sherry. Okay? Congratulations. I know Leggy is searching for the dream. It's the name of his channel. He's at 905. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I'm super, super excited for him. Because I know he's going to open up them super chats soon. I can't wait. AI is scary. AI is crazy. It can get crazy. But you remember, it's like a tool. You got to use it for the right purpose. He's trying to get on every night until next. He's got it. I think he will reach. I think he will reach by tomorrow, because he still got Sunday or Monday. If he does it twice tomorrow, if he comes on like during the day and then he comes on at night, he should hit 1,000 subscribers. Because he did what? He was at 800 and what? What was he at today? Anybody know? So he did what? He did like 60 something subscribers today. So he did really good. It's not that bad. Why is Joe? Joe act like we can never be apart. He is a mama's boy. So he want to know where I am, who I'm talking to, where I'm going, and why I didn't check in with him. Because I got to check in with him wherever I go somewhere. So when I was walking and Heather was saying your phone's lagging, like my phone started lagging, it was because Joe was at home, because Joe has a cell phone, y'all. So my 6-year-old has a cell phone. Joe was FaceTiming me. Lord, that child, like I said, he got a 21-year-old sister upstairs, a 20-year-old brother upstairs, an 18-year-old and a 6-year-old home. He could at least talk to one of them for the little bit of time I walked the dog. But Joe was not having it. He's like, I'm trying to talk to you, mama. It is 9:05. Okay, so I wonder what he started off with. I think it was 8. Was it 8? I want to say 8:30 something he started with. And if he did, then that means he did over 60 new subscribers. And that is fantastic. He is clingy laggy. You know why? It's my fault. I spoiled him. I spoiled him because he was my last one. So since Joel was my last baby, I definitely have spoiled him a lot. When I was 6 years old, I was the happiest with a plastic ball. Okay, so Joel, okay, listen, Joel is spoiled. Let me tell you how spoiled Joel is. Joel has a cell phone, okay? Joel has an iPad. Joel has a computer, okay? Joel sit there playing the PSI. Joel got every single thing in this house to entertain him. But he like to just have his mom be his bestie. So everywhere he go, I gotta go. And if I'm out of his sight, he want to know where I'm at. He's like, where are you? Where did mama go? He's FaceTiming me while I'm walking. And he knows how to FaceTime. At 6 years old, what 6-year-old knows how to FaceTime? Joel and my 11-year-old Kaden are twins. Oh my God, just 5 years apart. I like to hear that, Ray. So is your 11-year-old clingy too? Are they what they want to say, not mama's boy, but a daddy's boy, you know? You missed my message. What did you say? Yeah, you think so? Okay, you think he was at 834. So he did really good. We're going to get him. I cannot wait till he gets super chat open. I want to super chat him as soon as he gets super chat. I am so excited for him. I know the boys are, I don't think of any boy that's like Joe. Joe has been my one that's like this on me. Like wherever I go, he's there. That child's there. That child want to go everywhere I go. And even when I had to go pick up my prescription today, he's like, can I go? I'm like, you are not going. I'm just going to pick up my prescription. You can stay here and I will bring you back some Reese's. So I had to stop at the Dollar Tree and make sure I picked up his Reese's on the way back home so he had a snack. And yes, Joe always gets a snack. When I go somewhere, I'm always bringing him something back. So I definitely spoiled him. Henry had to stand up on his leg. We're getting sore, poor guy. He's poor guy. I hope his legs do better tomorrow. I know he's probably like, dang it, I gotta stretch my legs doing these lives so long. So that is my king. Do anybody else have some clingy children out there? Do anybody else? Or am I the only one spoiling kids? I'm gonna finish with my water. My kids tell me all the time, they're like, you spoiled him. You just spoiled him rotten. They're like the things that Joel get away with, we didn't get away with when we was older. Joel then got mad at the chair and pushed the chair down. So Joel is definitely spoiled. 4 o'clock in the morning. Ooh. Are you about to go to bed, Heather? You spoil yours too, Sherry, but not so much. I don't know. I think like I kind of feel like your first child is kind of spoiled, right? And then you'll have your second, and you're like, oh, okay, this is my second one. And if you have your third, you have your third. And then when you know that this is going to be your last child, you tend to spoil them a lot longer. You tend to want to hold on to that baby stage, you know? And Joel, he's like that. He's still a cuddler. He'll still come and give me a hug in the morning, you know? He'll like to sit here and watch a movie with me, and he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. You've been in bed. Oh, you're in bed watching. You're like, I'm in bed. I'm watching you live in bed, girl. Because if you do, there will become, okay, mouthy. If you do, okay, what do you say? No, I have to say no. I'm going to go with no on them coming mouthy if you spoil them. You can spoil, I want to say, well, let's put it this way. When I say spoil, I mean, how do I want to say it? He does get away with a lot of stuff, but then there's like correction when he's doing something that needs to be addressed. But I do overlook a lot of stuff because I call him my baby. So, but mouthy, Joel, he will test you. But then again, if I have to raise my voice, he knows it's time to listen. And he pretty much listens. So pretty much a good kid. And I want to say from raising, you guys know I have 8 kids. With having 8 children, I never had a huge issue with my kids being disrespectful. Like I would have a kid, like you get the normal teenager, you want to talk back a little bit and test the waters, you know, and mama got to reinforce like, you ain't about to do that, you ain't about that crazy. But all the kids are pretty good. You know, I said you got to use, when you raise kids, you got to use a lot of wisdom. You got to use patience. And then you got to remember you were a child once too, and kind of have their mindset. And that, especially that when they become a teenager, it's a lot of hormones and they're trying to find themselves, you know, and just want to be independent. Don't want you just overly parenting them. So raising so many children, I think you can't go wrong giving a lot of love. You just can't, you know, but there's a time where you got to give that correction, you know. I definitely can say that from being a mom to 8 kids and them turning out to be such great kids is understanding, giving them room to make mistakes, giving them room to kind of get a little bit of independence, you know, but then also enjoying them being children. Because I think a lot of parents, not all, just kind of want to rush those stages. You know, can't wait till my kid grows up. I can't wait till they get a job. Can't wait to this. And then when they get there, you're like, dang, I didn't rush through my whole child's life. So with Joel, I'll be holding on. I'm like, my baby just 6. And my kids like, they're like, that's a big old baby. He ain't a baby. Because if I only have a daughter and she gets a lot, but I teach her like now how we were younger. I like that, Sherry. I really do like that. Exactly 100%. 2 sons. Caden is 11. Oh, Kingston is 13. My heart is so yes. At this time, I feel like I want a daughter. Then reality sets in. I'm like, no, I'm good. Right. If you do, I say go for it. Because daughters are, they're fun. But I'm going to tell you this. Daughters, to me, are a little tougher than boys. Because daughters be sassy sometimes. They be getting sassy sometimes, but it's fun. It's fun raising a daughter. And I got 2 of them. So I got 6 boys and 2 girls. But man, you got fun age. You got 11 and 13. I bet you love that. And I tell you, enjoy every moment because man, when they're out the door and gone, that's the sad thing. Because you could be looking out right now. You're taking your kids to sports. You know, you helping them with homework. You're cooking dinner. If you cook dinner, you're doing things with your kids, watching movies. And man, the thought at one day this is all going to be gone. They're going to have their own family, raising their own kids. I'm going to tell y'all parents, embrace it. Because some parents, they be like, I can't wait till these kids grow up. I'm like, why? Like, do you know what it's going to be like when that house is empty and it's just you and your spouse? and they're gone with their family. Man, embrace it now. I have a friend like Joe, and she's 63 years old. I like that, Heather. Hi, S1, how are you? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. How are you doing? What are you doing up so late? Welcome to chat. I know. Heather said she's 63. She said she ain't grown up, right? She said she ain't grown up. She's still like that. I'm like, Joel at 63. Well, by 63, my time Joel's 63. Ooh, I don't know. I'm probably going to be, I don't know, I'm going to be still here because me and Joe got that big age gap. I had Joe when I was a lot older. A lot older. Let's see here. Hi, Likey. Yes, it hit that like button and leave me. Oh, it hit the, what is that like button? Leave me alone. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you. What do you mean? What am I doing up? Yes, what are you doing up? You said it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I would still be asleep by 5 a.m. I'm asleep if I didn't have caffeine. One night I was up till 8 o'clock in the morning, but I'm usually asleep. I was sleeping and he was still up. And so I said, girl, you didn't even go to sleep. I'm still here. It's just, okay, it's just the team, single dad. Oh, single dad. But we are in it because this is their first and only year together in middle school. Man, that is so cool. 6th grade and 8th grade. How is it? All right, for you single parents out there, how do you guys feel raising the kids, doing it alone? I know some of you guys co-parent, the experience of doing it alone and not even, you guys, the ones that are not co-parent and getting that break. I know that can be overwhelming sometimes. How do you guys feel being a single parent and doing it? Do you guys enjoy it as much, even when you did have somebody there to share the responsibility with? I think I would still enjoy it. Because I kind of feel like, right? I know this may not make sense, but my husband was always a truck driver. So he was always gone over the road. When I first got to Arizona, he was gone for like 8 months straight. Because we ran into a situation where he lost his semi-truck and he had to find a new work, and it took a while to get back and forth. And I feel like throughout the years, I was a single parent. I was doing everything by myself, homeschooling and taking care of the kids and doctor's appointment and dentist appointment and late night feeding. And like even when my kids were born, I always, all my kids were breastfed. Except for my oldest. The rest, all 7 of them were breastfed. And so I was the one waking up late at night, feeding, diaper change, and he would be home after one of the kids was home. He would be home for about, I think for Joe, was he here for Joe? Unless he was working in town, for about a week, and then he would be back on the road again. So I did a lot of it alone. I knew it was hard, but I don't regret it. That makes sense. How is your experience raising your sons? If you're having trouble sleeping, I just spread some peanut butter on your face. No, Islam, I'm not spreading no dang peanut butter on my face. I'm doing a keto diet. It sounds good right now. I'm not even gonna lie, it sounds really good right now, but I'm not doing that. Getting sleepy. Heather, if you're getting sleepy, thank you so much for coming in, love. I so appreciate you. It's rough only mentally, yet I'm used to it since 2019. Man, I want to tell you, you're a great dad. You're a great dad for being there for your children, because sadly, a lot of men walk away. Like, I have a brother that has 4 daughters. 4 daughters. My younger brother has 4 daughters. And him and his wife were together for a little while, but substance abuse took him away from his children. And he's never taken care of, since they were young, any of them. Not one of them. So shout out to you dads that step up, that are there for your children. 4 girls that never had a dad to raise them. So you are doing a great job. If nobody tells you that, you're doing a great job, because these kids do need their father, So I am proud of you. And let's see here. It's good. It's a good tired. Jamie said it's a good tired. I know. I was like, I didn't care, y'all. I was like, I'm going to pull an all-nighter. We doing this live. I don't care if I'm talking to myself. And Heather's like, girl, I'm still in here too with you. So me and Heather was in here by herself for a while. I was like, Heather, you still there? Heather like, girl, I'm still here. I appreciate Heather. She like, girl, I'm still here. She like, Heather probably like, I don't know why this girl don't click and live and go to sleep. I'm like, girl, I just took an energy drink. We about to be up all night. It's rough. Let's see. It's good. Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Because I've seen it. I've seen it, the other side of it, and it's sad. It's super sad. Well, shout out to you guys. But for me, I was like, man, like gosh, like married to a truck driver, like you gotta learn how to survive. You gotta do a lot of stuff yourself, you know. And I didn't mind. I love all my kids. I would not trade having 8 kids for nothing. Like, I know a lot of people are like 8 kids, that's crazy. I'm like, I wouldn't trade that for nothing. Would I have more? No. I am way too old for that. It's a lot of work, and I would definitely not do it. I definitely wouldn't want to have any more kids. Let me know when you want a website where you can write blogs, posts, and self-merchant. I know, you got to send me an email. As long as drop me an email. I want to know what you do. Drop me an email. My email is on my about me. I need to fix my about me. I need to add clickable links for my YouTube. And then I got back on Instagram. So my Instagram only got like 50. What do they call it? I don't even know what they call it, Instagram, because I just started it up again. I was like, let me get back on Instagram. I was on it before and I shut it down completely. And now I'm back on it again. And I was like, let me get back into doing that. TikTok, I'm not a fan of TikTok. I'm on there, but I don't really care for TikTok that much. I just don't know why. I just can't really, I post, but I can't get into it. You know what I'm saying? Zuri, how are you? What time is it over here? It's 2:12 in the morning, because it doesn't show my phone. Your time don't show on your phone? What kind of phone you got, girl? It's girl. I can see my phone blurry because I need to get my glasses ordered, but I can see it say a 2 and a 1 and a blurry looking 3. That's what it says. Breakfast soon. What are you eating for breakfast? What are you eating? Because I'm doing this, let me tell y'all, I'm doing this keto diet. And I'm praying this thing works, because they're like, cut the carbs, cut the sugars, and your body should start naturally dropping the weight. And I'm going to weigh myself and see if this works. Because if it ain't working, that means I'm still taking in too many calories. Because I do be hitting up that gym. I didn't go yesterday, but I do hit up the gym. But I'm like, I've heard so many people say they lost a lot of weight on keto. And I don't know if I'm doing keto correctly, you know, or maybe I'm overthinking it and thinking I should see results faster. But I'm like, I hope it works. Because the worst thing to do is doing them diets where you just being a vegetarian, because I got to eat meat. If it was good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for me to eat meat. I gotta eat meat. You have to go into, okay, Esmar, how do you do that? Do I need to get like the little monitor thing to prick my finger and know when I'm into ketosis, all that fun stuff? Do I really learn how to do that? Zuri, are you gonna have to get rid of the boost mobile? I know, talking about she don't see a time on it. Like, ma'am, what kind of phone you got? What kind of phone do you got? I ain't even gonna lie, because I used to have, y'all remember Sprint back in the days? Does anybody remember Sprint? I used to have Sprint, and then T-Mobile took over Sprint. I was not a T-Mobile fan, y'all. I was not. But T-Mobile just took over, and so of course we are forced into Sprint. We were merged right into T-Mobile. It's not that bad, but T-Mobile back in the day was not like the nicest the nicest brand service you could went with. But they doing good now since they took over Sprint. AT&T, and I don't know, do they still do AT&T phones? Is AT&T still around? And there was another company. Because, y'all, I'm so old. I remember back in the day when long-distance phone calls was like 10 cents a minute. MCI. I remember the company MCI when I was in my 20s. And I remember, like, if you had to make... I remember payphones, y'all. I remember the payphones. I remember if you had to make a phone call and you was calling another state, that it was charged like freaking 10 cents a minute. And now it's like free long-distance phone calls. I remember all that stuff. It's crazy how time changed. Okay, keto diet, you have to eat under 50 carbs a day to keep your fat intake and keep your, and I'm doing like, okay, let me tell you what I had for dinner. So dinner, I didn't do breakfast. I went straight into dinner, right? And I did the pork chops, and I did it with the heavy cream, which is like 1 carb. The heavy cream is 1 carb. It was tomatoes, curry powder, masala powder, all the spices, and then I did 2 cans of the tomato sauce, and then I did what did I do with that? And then I did like the net zero carb tortilla breads. I did like 2 of those, right? And then for a snack, I did like a breakfast burrito. So I did a breakfast burrito again with the 0 carb bread. I did eggs, cheese, and bacon. Okay, so that's like the main meal I had. So, my son had a birthday, and I took a little piece of the cake. I ain't even gonna lie. I just had, the cake was this tiny. That's all I had. And then I drank water all day. I had water to drink all day. No milk, no sodas, no juice, zero. Just water, and then a 0 sugar energy drink. I have not had anything like. I did have that cake. I ain't gonna lie, but it was a birthday. I hate Sprint. I remember when you waited you waited till 7 p.m. so your minutes would last. But for real, I miss the pager. I remember the pager too. And payphones. I'm old. You're 44. But Ray, we're around the same age. Nah, the bread is not 0 carb. It's net zero. Okay, what does net zero mean? Okay, so I'm slow then, because I thought it was 0 carbs. They have fiber in it, which is supposed to offset the carbs, but that isn't how it works with keto. So I can't eat the bread. So I just need to eat the eggs, the bacon, and the cheese, and scratch the bread completely. Me and Ray around the same age, Ray. But I'm older than you. So I did it wrong. So I'm over here eating these dang breads, and let me show you this thing. And talking about, oh, it's 0 carbs. I can eat this. All right, hold on. Let me show you. Okay. This is what, all right, do you see this? This is what I've been doing. I call myself, hold on, let me flip it upside down. So I call myself talking about, oh, it don't got no carbs in it. And it does. Okay, I see that. Okay. I see that right there where it says 14. Like, you see that? All right, so I messed up. So I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so I'm glad you told me this. Okay, keto means your body is in ketosis. How many carbs are in it? It says 14. It says 14. 14 carbohydrates. No! 14 grams. 0 sugar. 0 trans fat. 0 cholesterol. 260 milligrams of sodium. Ooh, that's not good. Dietary fiber, 14 grams. 0, I told you 0 sugar. And 5 grams of protein. Okay, if you keep it. Okay, so then I'm good. Okay, so I had two, so that's 28. So I'm good. Okay. Oh, well, wait, I had the cake. So the cake probably threw me over. I need high fat all day. A day of, okay. And I did cook my eggs in butter. I did do that. So I'm gonna have to get like a menu and print it out so I know what to eat. Cause I really want this to work. Cause last time I tried to do fruits and vegetables, last time I was like, I'm gonna do fruits and vegetables only. And I went to the gym and I kid you not, I had a hard time walking home. I felt like I was gonna pass out because my body had 0 energy. I had to go home and eat some meat. I was like, oh, heck no. I was struggling just to walk home. Like, you know how you walk in home, you like only got 5 more steps to go. Girl, just keep putting your foot in front of each other. Because I was really trying. I was like, okay, I'm going to take this seriously. I'm going to cut out everything. I'm just going to eat fruits and vegetables because I want to lose this weight. But then when I would go to the gym, my body was like, I felt like my body was shutting down. I had no energy to walk home. And then I was like, okay, I need to eat meats because my body is struggling. So I'm going to try that. The question is, are you in ketosis? You have to get a keto strip to see if your body is producing ketones. Okay. I can order that on Monday. Thank you. You helped me. So stay away from this stuff. Away from all this stuff and just eat high fat. All right, I'm going to do that. because I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna get myself together for the fall. Thank you. You helped me. And I know I failed today because I had that piece of cake. If you said you had to go home to eat some meat, ain't that how Joe got? No, that's not how Joe got here, Ray. We talking about food. Food it is. Like I kid you not, I was doing the treadmill. I was doing bench presses. I was doing the dumbbells. I was doing all that, and I was cutting my calories so low that by the time I was done at the gym, I felt like I could barely make it home. And I was like, you know what? This is not good. Let me start taking in more, and let me definitely get some more protein in. 70% of calories should be from, 70% of your calories should be fats, 20% protein, and 10% carbs under that. Thank you. I'm going to definitely stick to that. Because I want to see how because I remember this lady that was at my job when I was working as a lifeguard. She did the keto diet, right? And she dropped 60 pounds. Now, I ain't trying to die no 60 pounds because y'all going to be like, where did Life to the Scene go? She didn't disappear off the screen. We can't see her no more. That girl, they dropped 60 pounds. I'll be looking like a twig. I ain't trying to look like a twig on here. When the wind blow, I blow away. I'm not trying to get that thin, y'all. But I want to get down healthier, keep the blood pressure at a normal rate. And nobody wants to get older and be totally out of shape, because I'm getting older. So I got to think about my health and to stay healthy. So, and I want to put a good effort in doing the keto diet and see if it actually works. So I'm going to definitely try it. All right. What y'all plans for Sunday? Any plans for tomorrow? Me, I'm not going nowhere because my truck got to go to the shop. It ain't gonna make it to church. Church will be calling a tow truck for me, so I will be here. I'm gonna make hamburger for the kids tomorrow. Ooh, I could go live doing hamburgers, and then I need to work on a long form content. You know what I can do? I'll work on my long form content tomorrow. That's how I need to work on dropping a longer video. She went into ketos. You need to read about what. Okay, so read what that's actually about. Okay, but here's the thing as well. She did the way she checked, right? She had, you know what diabetics use to check their blood sugar? That's how she was checking hers. So why do some people check with the prick in their fingers, and why do some people check with the urine? Does that make sense? Yes, that's what she was doing. Okay, so she had one of those. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to look into it and do a little bit of research on it. Maybe I can find a YouTube video on it. And I can learn more about it. I had to work. Are you going to work? What time you got to go to work, Ray? Ray, what time do you go to work tomorrow? But the pea strips are easier. Okay, I'm gonna get I hope they're not expensive. Alright, Eswan, I hope it's not expensive. Eswan, we're like, girl, you better go figure it out. You can't be like, talking about it's too expensive. Ray said he's got to go to work. Ray, what time are you going to work? I'm gonna hold this camera. Ray's like, I'm going to work tomorrow. All right. Sunday will be 6 p.m. Oh, well, you got a good time. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Ah, you got a really good time. As I said, they're not expensive. Amazon has them for under $5, I think. Okay, I can order. I love Amazon. I can order from Amazon. I'm going to do that. Ray, what state are you in? Again, Esma, where are you also? What state are you guys in? Because y'all know I'm in Arizona where it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. I think Jamie did went to bed. Pennsylvania. Is that Pennsylvania? It's 5:20. Okay, you're 5:25 a.m. here. Major switcher for FedEx. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. Do you like Atlanta, Georgia? I heard Atlanta, Georgia is so beautiful.
I've been to and I actually drove through Pennsylvania one time. They got a lot of hills and farmland. They're actually gorgeous too. But I always heard that Georgia, and the only time I've been to Georgia was one time because my brother was in the army and he was stationed over there. And we went over there to visit my brother when I was younger. But I don't know a lot about Georgia. But I always heard people said it's gorgeous and they said it's affordable. And Eswan in that state where we all gotta wait when it's election time for Pennsylvania to vote. Pennsylvania is always the state holding up the dang election. We're still waiting on Pennsylvania to show us if we won or lost. Oh my gosh. That's why I always remember Pennsylvania. Still waiting on them. But I heard, because I had my neighbors were from, my neighbor that lived here, right? They left Arizona and literally went back to Georgia. And when she left, she would show me on her phone. She was like, girl, she's like, look at this house we're renting in Georgia. She was like, it is way nicer. And she was like, it is more affordable than Arizona. So they left Arizona. They were like, nah, and they had just got here. Like they had literally just got here, been here less than a year, and they left. They were like, it was too expensive down here. Which I don't blame them because electricity bill and stuff is kind of high. But I like it because to me, it's like peaceful. It's my peaceful place. Because being in Kentucky, I'm like, eh. And like, I like it down here. It's so peaceful. That's why you don't do YouTube. I know Ray don't, because I peeked at his profile before. You don't do YouTube as well. I be nosy. I be peeking at y'all when y'all be talking. I be like, do they got a YouTube channel? I be like, go to their channel. No, Eswan don't got. He just got a frog crying. He don't got no channel either. Y'all ever think about doing YouTube? Doing content? I was peeking at your channel. That's what I was doing when I was talking. I'm clicking to see if y'all have any content on your channel. And none of y'all got, it's just blank. Y'all like, ain't doing YouTube. We just be on here chilling on lives. My channel's coming soon. Ooh, what's your channel gonna be about? What are you gonna do your channel about? I want to hear, my son is starting one. He's still working on his video, so he's starting a channel. But what's your channel gonna be about? You got me interested now. I want to hear what this channel gonna be about. I don't like that. I think YouTube is fun. You know, if you get on here. Something, but I ain't staying up till 5 a.m. sometimes, but I ain't saying, you don't. I don't think, let's see, have I ever stayed up late on a live till 5 o'clock in the morning? Like Arizona time? I don't think so. But I'll tell you this, right? Girl, you need to sleep. I do soon. Let me tell you this. When you be hearing me talking, rambling on a different subject, you know I'm getting tired. I remember one time, right? And my chats are like this. You know how it's nice and slow right now? So one day, right, I was like, ooh, because I was new to YouTube, right? So I was like, ooh, let me get on chat. It's 2:30 in the morning. Nobody's probably going to be on. It's going to be nice and slow. Y'all, when I tell you them trolls ate me alive on that chat, them trolls, they ate me alive. I ain't never, ever in my life seen so much chaos. I don't even think I was on there for like 40 minutes and I was already at 2,000 views. They came for me. They came for me. I don't know, like they crawled out of the sewage. But they ate me alive on YouTube. And I was like, never again. And I was like, let me go in here. And I was so new. I was like, well, let me go to YouTube. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me go live. It's probably going to be really slow. YouTube had no mercy on me that day. You probably were one of them. You probably were. You probably were. Because some of y'all be coming in here trolling. And then I become friends with y'all. Y'all start trolling the heck out of me. Oh my God. Pranks, Nerf guns. Ooh, fights with my son, poetry. I'm going to follow you. Let me know when you start that. When you start that up, I'm definitely going to follow you. I'm backing my write-up just everyday life. I like that. Let me know when you do start that up. Because I'll definitely come out there and support and follow you. And I believe Eswan, he probably was one of them trolls that day that trolled me out. I think that was my worst day, going on that 2:30 in the morning. But there was another time that they trolled me so bad I had to shut down. I had to shut the chat down to subscriber mode only. I had to go put it on subscriber mode only. I could not believe. I like, some days, some of these trolls that come out here, you be like, where do these people come from? Like, have a little bit of mercy on us, especially if you new to YouTube. You know, I'm glad that YouTube starts you off really slow and then kind of gets you out there. And that could be the reason why YouTube does that. If you think about it, why YouTube always starts off your new channel really slow on your live, and then it starts pushing out more and more. I guess they're trying to get you used to going live with other people, because it can be intimidating. It can be intimidating because some of the comments that come in are really crazy sometimes. Like, really, really crazy. Like, I think I only have put one person in timeout today. And just one person. They were talking, it was like really inappropriate, the comment. I was like, dang. I was like, okay. I was like, you don't got nothing better to do but say something rude online. I know, really. Y'all trolls be eating us alive, though. Y'all probably made some of these new content creators cry too. They came here all happy, like, oh, I just started my YouTube channel and I finally get to go live. And then the moment they hit live, they're like 3, 2, 1, and y'all didn't came in here and start talking about them, trolling the heck out of them. Y'all probably made some of these people cry. I know the minute they ended their live, they was crying. They was like, I didn't know YouTube was like this. I didn't know these people was so mean. No, I just tell people to spread the peanut butter on their face. Do you make a lot of friends online doing that? I know you have to do, because you be funny. You be funny as heck. And I appreciate y'all coming in here and chatting with me today. I know Ray like, I gotta go sleep soon. And this girl's still on live. I'm about to leave her, go to sleep, because you got work in the morning. Heather done left chat. She probably sleeping already. We got, what time is it? 2:33. I'm probably going to sign off too here. You never sleep. Oh, man. See, I should have been online. When that day I couldn't go to sleep till 8 o'clock in the morning, that's when I should have turned it on. I should have been just laid in bed and hit live and just laid in bed, talk to y'all like, I'm laying in this bed. I can't sleep. So can we all count sheep together? Everybody take turn counting sheep. Being a troll is hard work. Why is it hard work? Because you got to remember who you troll. Because I kid you not, I've seen a troll, right? I've seen a troll in another live I was in, because I was being a mod, right? And then the next day the troll was in my live, and I was like, what's you? I was like, but when you in so-and-so live trolling? I was like, I remember you. Hi, how are you? It's 3, okay, it is 3 a.m. down there. It's 5 a.m. down here. What are you up so early? You and S1 up. You're already past the initiation. I know, I did. I get timed out. Do you really get timed out a lot? Are you saying so much crazy stuff that you're getting timed out all the time? That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. And I feel like I'm only timing out like the really crazy people. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate sometimes. I think, okay, here's the thing I feel about when people troll. And y'all tell me, and Ray, you tell me if you think about this too, and Miss Cassidy too. I think like sometimes when we get the funny trolls that come in, and you know, like you're new to YouTube, y'all help us, because y'all be coming here cracking jokes and talking crazy stuff that's off the wall, that y'all be keeping the conversation flowing. And I appreciate the funny trolls. I really do, because sometimes it's hard to find things to talk about, and y'all be coming here trolling the heck, and I can just read y'all comments and be laughing. You know? And you gotta have some thick skin to get on YouTube, because the mean ones that be coming out from under the sewage, they be mean as hell. Just mean. I be like, dang. I be like, you said what? Like the one I had earlier, I had to put in timeout. I was like, oof. I was like, that is not a good comment. Miss Cassidy is awake this morning. 5 o'clock. I know everybody's getting awake and probably getting ready to go to church. So it's going to be 3 o'clock. I'm going to be signing off here in a little bit. You say, yeah, the rodents and the lurkers. Yeah. lurking around chilling and chat. But I think I'll be going live again tomorrow at around the same time, midnight. The nibblers and the peanut butter. So are you guys gonna be back on tomorrow night, Ray and Eswan? I'm gonna definitely come back on here tomorrow. It's probably around 12. I won't stay late tomorrow because I gotta do school for the kids on Monday. So Monday is like my homeschooling time. Let's see what Ray said. Yeah, you have cool, funny trolls. Then again, you have those. You should have a bit more. Oh, man. Their mama should have swallowed that. Ray. Ray's like, no. Don't. Oh, I'll be on whenever you're on. Okay. Thank you so much, Ray. I will be back on here tomorrow because I'm going to go. Look, I'm getting tired now. And go lay down and call it a night. But tomorrow, I won't stay on too long. I'll try to come on at 1. I'm going to try to come on really late tomorrow. That way I know Joel's passed out. Because then I got to do schooling in the morning. So I won't stay up too late. They sometimes sleep better and don't wake up and go on YouTube. But when I do start scrolling, you pop up. I'll be here. And I appreciate you coming in. I do. Y'all be helping me. And I love talking to you guys. But now I'm getting sleepy. So it's time for me to go sleep. And good night, Joel. I know. Thank God. Say good night to your babies for me, too. Ray. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for talking with me. I appreciate you guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Night, Eswan and Ray and Cassidy. Good night. I know my thing be having a little delay on here sometime. You need sleep. Lose the weight, girl. So good. I am. I'm going to work on losing that weight. I will definitely do that. All right. Bye, guys.